Alrighty. Welcome
Morning.
to 5PL Season 2, Week 19. We've got a good matchup today. We got three matchups. I believe the first one here we got the Carnage versus the Dream Crushers. Like I was saying, the Carnage pretty much just need to go win or go home here. So yeah, once the matches get going, they're pretty much in do or die mode. I know the Bombers and both Dream Crushers are kind of playing to solidify that bye with that second match, and then the Carnage get to play that third match, which hopefully is meaningful to them against the Bombers again there. So we'll let in the coaches here, and I don't know if you wanted to ask some questions, gents, but we'll get that going.
Sounds good.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
I'll let Bradford and Henry ask you guys some questions. I'm sure you're tired of hearing my voice, so I know we kind of went over.
Nobody's tired.
We went over the starting lineups a little bit, but Bradford, maybe I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, how's everybody feeling today?
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
An early Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Well rested. Everybody's stretched out, ready to go.
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
I believe
Yeah, you guys
so.
got some big matches. Carnage, like Parker was saying, you guys need a big day today. Hey.
Yeah, they've got to bring it early and strong today because we need lots of points.
Yeah. Well, you get the good start here. Get the one game in.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah.
We've got to be rolling early, and it's not going to be any slowness making moves.
Yeah. So you guys got Kelsey Wilton starting, Bobby Kite, Curtis Kaplan, Rob Wolfson, Brad Wilton, Schneider, and Tracy Smith on the bench to start.
Yep, that's the starting lineup. You bet.
Good looking lineup.
We were joking, Harv. I think the mentality might, depending on if you guys win or lose this game, might be severely different for the 11 o'clock game.
I would think so. I think they'd be very loose that second game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. And Dream Crushers, what's your guys' starting lineup looking like?
Victor, Dexter, Tim, Katie, Adam, Carrie, and Caitlin on the bench. And Gary's not bowling first game.
Perfect.
Good. You guys all ready then?
Yeah, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're good to go.
No sense in standing around here talking. Let's get going.
All right. Thanks.
All
Good
right.
luck.
Have a good-
Good luck.
Good luck, fellas.
Thanks. Okay.
Man, that's a good way to finish off the year, eh?
Yeah, you bet.
Some
Alrighty.
pretty big games here.
Pretty good.
Should
Pretty
be.
good matches, good games. Nice to have the implementations too.
With the Calgary Carnage, we've got Curtis Kaplan, Kelsey Wilton, Tracy Smith, Brad Wilton, Bobby Kite, Rob Wolfson, Mike Lecoussier, and Kerry Schneider, with manager Harvey Poksa against the opposing Dream Crushers. Henry, I'll let you kind of read this one off.
Hey, we got Kerry Kreitz, Dexter Wiseman, his ugly brother Tim Wiseman, Katie Rayner, Adam Weber, Victor Forberg, Caitlin, Gary, and Danny is the manager.
Alrighty. So I go back to this.
And we have Parker.
Oh
And then we
boy.
got Parker.
Do you wake up
There we
with your
go.
hair like that, or do you actually have to
Yeah,
comb it?
there's that much. There's already paste in there, so I mean it don't matter.
Just natural, eh?
It's just you gotta have good genes, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
I think,
There's my problem.
Yeah, mine too. Pretty good matches on both sides. That other side, look at all those games. Oh man,
Just
just could have been
gonna
here
say-
all morning.
It could have been worse for the other side. We could have had to be on here for 5 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we should be good, ready to go.
Yeah, no, I think the Carnage,
The
obviously
Battle of
they-
Alberta.
Alrighty.
Let's Get this
Where-
Battle of Alberta underway here.
Yeah, I know the Carnage have had like they have more than enough talent. I know. I think the standings have them in last place there, but I don't see why they couldn't take 2 wins here
They got all
today, 6-7.
All the talent to do it.
But they're also playing against the stacked Dream Crushers. Like Dexter comes out with an early bomb, and Dexter comes out with a bomb.
And Dexter follows up.
They come out with a stacked Dream Crusher team.
Yeah,
And then you got this Tim Wiseman guy here.
good thick corner. Yeah, I don't know. It must be nice to have that sort of bench. Like, I'm not sure who they said was on the bench for the Dream Crushers, but I think it's Carey.
They got Carey Kreitz and the Caitlin.
And Caitlin on the bench.
Yeah. So that's your bench.
Well, when you got guys like, Tim, Dexter, and Victor on your starting lineup, generally you don't need to go to the bench that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the odd time. I've seen Adam struggle. I mean, we've all seen him struggle, but man, when he's on,
usually probably cemented down there in fifth, barring something happens. Like I know in the Open, I don't know how many frames, maybe 10 frames of the 200 he wasn't in the 5-hole, right? So that's, you just get accustomed to that, right? Whereas I think the Carnage, I think they've moved their order all over the place.
A little bit.
I think the Dream Crushers, I don't follow this as well, but I mean, I know Victor's been near the top, Dexter's near the top. You have Tim in the middle, Adam at the bottom, and then you kind of throw whoever you want in 2 and 4.
Yeah.
I think the Carnage is a little bit of more of a mixed bag. I think Harvey's probably saying, "Hey, what I tried earlier in the year isn't working, so we're gonna throw the games into a blender and hope for the best."
And that's not a bad way to do it. We kind of mixed up our lineup. In the beginning of the year, we had George, anchor, and me in first, and we were only winning 2 points in the first 3-4 matches. So we decided to just mix it all up and throw George at lead and me in the middle somewhere. And I mean, we managed to win three games in 3 weeks in a row. But Carnage come out and they must be a little more pressure. The pins are not feeling good for them.
A little. I was just going to say.
They've had 3 roasts.
Probably trying a little too hard. They know they got to get off to a good start. The Dream Crushers put up 4 strikes and a corner spare. But that's good square. Yeah, because so what are you guys' thoughts on the 4-hole? I had a discussion about this with someone at the Open, and we were saying actually how important the 4-hole can be, because a good 4-hole player takes all the pressure off. Not all the
5-hole.
I agree.
It can take a ton of pressure off the 5th player, right?
There's a good ball.
That's a good ball by Rob.
Totally agree.
I think you're right. I think if it still comes down to 5, obviously you want you need somebody there in the 5-hole to help the total. You need 30 pins going into the last frame. Right?
Brad gets up and just goes the ball.
He does.
Just comes from the left side, smooth as butter. I'm stoked to bowl with him next weekend in the green and gold there. Brad's been bowling unbelievably well the last probably, 3-4 months.
That's next weekend, eh?
Yeah.
I got my son for 2 more years, and I switched to my other son.
Oh, Kel.
Good ball again. Just corner, just go. Vic comes up here and
and he falls down.
Yeah, we noticed and I don't know. Again, I feel like it's maybe somewhat removed from the bowling world in the sense of like what's going on. But I know Vic during the Open had, I think he has some knee issues. I don't want to quote that or anything, but I know during the Open there were times where, he looked like he was struggling. We'll just put it that way. Because he's a great player. But if he's struggling with a knee, that's always never fun. There's one thing for being sore, but if you have a genuine injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stiffness most people can kind of work through, or the soreness, but you got an injury. It's I think most people don't realize the technicality and the issues with bowling. Obviously, everybody who's watching this cast would know because they're all bowlers, but
Dex comes up and a little high. Didn't get the
little heavy. He's another one, Dexter. He seems like he's struggling, and I look over and he's averaging 270 in the one league and 275 in the other league, and I don't know. There's nights where I've seen him, and it seems like he's struggling, but yet he's still throwing down, 266s and 270s, and that's his struggle.
Yeah, well, and it's a simple approach. Like Dex takes
Good problem, eh?
other than maybe Len and Seth. Like I can't think of a quicker bowler. Like he just picks up his ball and goes, and it works for him, right? He doesn't need to take time.
We've had a conversation about that, and I've asked him why not slow, take a half a second longer, and he was like, "What's to think about? I throw 1,000 bowling balls a week. Like there should be no thought process. Walk up and find your spot, and it's the same motion." And I'm like, "Well, okay, I guess that makes sense." You stand up there too long, and you start thinking, "Okay, do I walk a little slower? Am I too fast? But keep my arm. Am I watching my spot?" Like,
yeah, there's analysis by paralysis, right? Depending on, I think you got to take a little bit of time, but I do think there's sometimes the more time you take, the more negativity creeps in. But
right.
Well, Carnage, if Rob can get a 3 spare here, leaves the deuce. They were running a pretty good frame, but the Dream Crushers seem to have, after Victor's open, matched them. So
you can't give these guys too much of like they're not going to miss. If you're waiting for them to not get a mark, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you want to get up and stay up and not play catch up against this team. See if Brad can throw a double up here. Oh, Adam opens.
Opens top and bottom. And
I was just gonna say Adam gave him an opening in 2, but it looks like they're gonna be tied probably 40 after 2 if they both clean. No, takes the deuce. It's still pretty close. 185 to 209. We got three marks to 3 marks. But Tim's on a double.
Tim double, yeah. That's
so that
big counter.
Is that probably because we were making fun of him in the beginning in the cast, right?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't making fun of him, Henry. You were making fun of him. Let's maybe make that clear.
Oh, come on! Everybody makes fun of Tim. Let's make that clear.
We love you, Tim.
Yeah.
See if Kelsey can not get a corner here. No, another corner.
Geez.
A little high, it looks like, but looks like there's a lot of junk on the ball. It's just not getting the rollout.
And Victor with another smooth shot.
Yeah, if she spares all of them, she's obviously still in good shape for a match. She'd be up. But unfortunately, like we said, I think they need to start. It's early on, but put together a few strings of strikes. Dex throws just a bomb in the right pocket.
See if Tim can keep his going here.
Yeah, it's interesting the different. I think we were talking about that earlier. Different styles. Like I know Dex just gets up there and throws. Someone like a Bobby Kite obviously is a lot more methodical. Takes his time. It's it'd be interesting to see. And that's a strike. That's a good ball with a double.
Well, and then you've got a guy like Adam Weber who is known
Timmy.
for his hair. Is Timmy? There you go, buddy.
Double 3-pin. That's the roses, dude. We would do that all the time.
Jeez.
Stacy could echo that. We would. I don't know how many times our pro league would throw a double 3-pin. It was just disgusting.
Well, we got a lot of 3-pins, but there was no doubles in front of them. I think that's where we were. We would have taken a double 3-pin.
Well, good count for Kurt again. So he's actually an advantage of that match if he spares us now with the opening from Tim. That was it's kind of what the Carnage needed, actually. I mean, he's on a double and then counts. No, he gets the cleanup. Yeah, Kurt's just sparing away, just like Kelsey. I mean, they're both just working hard without a strike, but actually in control of their matches.
So I got to meet Kurt this year in Saskatchewan. Like, I'm kind of new to the competitive side of bowling. More or less a league bowler up until this last year, bowled in Nebs and all these other tournaments. And obviously I knew he was retired. Somebody told me he retired a while ago. Oh,
is that Aces?
It was a bad break.
Was that a corner?
Yeah, it was Aces, yeah.
Okay.
That was, it's a tough shot. But man, I watched him bowl, and I'm like, this guy retired. He's so good.
Yeah. Yeah, so if
Nice
Adam
to see
throws
him.
another strike, that's 4 strikes for the Dream Crushers.
It is.
Yeah, that's a good ball. Yes, I mean Brad hopefully throws one here, keeps him within striking distance. Oh, wide right.
A little wide. Yeah.
I was watching Tim bowl, I think.
So that other cast, is there lots of playoff implications on that other side too?
I think not. The only I think I can't remember that team from Ontario. Here, we can pull up the standings. Daryl gave me all this. Let's see. So that's
this
this
week.
week.
That's
So
this. That's this one.
yeah. So with this, obviously the Carnage. So to get to that 5th place, yeah, they need 13. So they got to go 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we pulled
Again,
the standings for the other one. Yeah. So we're Motor City Mayhem. That's what it was. So they're I think locked up in 1st. Yeah. Holy Rollers are 2nd for sure. We're in 3rd. But
So it's the next gen.
So next gen is 38. So if they were to take 12, we stay ahead of them by that half point. So they need 13 to pass us.
Yeah.
So for us, we're just kind of hoping that they kind of stay and that we can get that bye, right? I think that's everly important. You don't want to play in that 1-game match where then it's do or die. You want at least two games at it. And Kelsey's just sitting there sparing away, corner spare.
Man, at one point, one of those pins got to go down. Like
that's impressive. I don't know about you guys. After about my 3rd corner, my attitude starts progressively getting worse, and I'm probably going to miss one of them.
No,
that's
Parker,
exactly what. Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about, Parker.
You don't have one of those, do you, Parker?
Well, I'm calm now. I don't get mad at bowling, actually.
Oh, you've
So
changed
that's
the
what I
last,
was.
like 60 days.
That's a lie.
Yeah, no, it was the last 30 days. Honestly, though, after 3 corner pins, I thinking to myself, come on, just one of them go down. Like, you're talking a minuscule of a pin sliding one way or the other. And, I'm much like, same thing, a little frustrated after 4, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they're kind of hanging around the Carnage. I don't think they're bowling great, but Kelsey is 80 at the top and 3. Bobby's got 80 and 3.
Yeah,
so
they're both
actually winning the match. This
Well,
third match.
It seems like the Dream Crushers have to have one open frame per guy. Like if you notice, each other than the first frame, everyone's got one open frame. It's like they're rotating through. It's keeping the Carnage close,
and they're not pulling away. Like I think where's the running? We got 393 to 360. Yeah, I mean it's right there. And if Kurt throws one here,
nice.
He gets a kickback. Yeah,
looked like a good ball and just.
So we had our master going back to like the corner pin stuff. We had our masters last weekend and down at the coast. Our 2 sets, we played the Commodore and Grandview, and I have never had such grinds in my life. There was only
that's tough, eh?
Oh, Commodore. I think
Katie with a big punch there.
I got a set of stars, and I threw 20-44.
Oh wow!
There was only one other person. I think there was maybe 20, 26, 28 people there.
Big sticks on the lane. Katie puts it through the hole again. I mean so get the spare here, yeah.
And then on Sunday, same thing. We only had one guy that shot over 2,000 at Grandview. It was crazy.
Yeah, those houses where that used to be old school Toppler. I mean, they got the black bases now, and I think I'm not going to say Toppler's a pie house, but it's definitely fair. I mean, I was able to average, I think, 263 there this year.
There's a great frame by Carnage.
Yeah, that's huge. But yeah, those houses where it's a grind, it's tough because you're just going to have to spare away, and if you kind of get behind the 8 ball, it's incredibly difficult knowing you need strings of strikes when it's tough to do.
Not happening in a house like that.
It plays hard on your mind. You feel like you're
Totally
throwing so good, and it's just you look at your scores and it's like, oh my god.
Oh
Oh,
my
string
God.
pull.
Wow, that
No.
3-pin wrap right
Ball in
around
the
the
right
dude.
hand pocket. The bowling gods are with the Carnage today if Adam Weber's going to leave those up. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Carnage put up 5 marks there to
Yeah.
their 3. I mean, I actually think they're really close match, but if they do anything in 5, the Carnage, I'd say they probably have advantage.
Yeah, throws a bomb in the pocket, tangles the pins, and they all don't fall down.
Yeah. Yeah, the nice thing for the Dream Crushers there, they haven't gone into a frame not having a double to score on, which is helping.
Yeah. Well, and like they've had some, I mean, on both doubles, right? Nothing, no fault. But I mean, Tim goes 3-pin on a double open, Katie headpin through the hole in a double. So those are,
Yeah.
like let's say one of them
Yeah.
throws the triple or like corner spare. That's a lot more points, right? But
Yeah.
I don't think this team has an issue throwing 5 strikes in a row in a frame.
No.
To put themselves back in a match.
Like all of the bowlers on their team can do that.
Yeah.
Well, not that Calgary can either, right? Like, let's be honest, Carnage can do the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, Kelsey.
I'm looking for Kelsey to.
Yeah. What's the over under here? 12.5 points.
I'm taking the over.
This
all
Vic,
day.
so they've had 2 doubles. Oh, my
boy,
Oh,
another
see?
one. Nobody wants to get a double anymore.
No.
I feel like I shouldn't be commentating this because I'm very biased on who I want to win. So I'm trying
Oh,
to cloud this.
see, she threw it a little bit harder, thinking, you know what? I just got to just give a little bit more mustard on it. And
Yes, I mean now 4:30 to if she spares this, looks
Good.
like it's gonna be
spare machine.
So now she's ahead for sure. Vic's only got 109 max. Kelsey's got 104 with a spare. I think Bobby's up in his match if I remember. Yeah, Dex only has 90 something in the 94 in the 4th.
No one really
right.
running away with a match here.
That's good ball. Yeah,
Great
so
ball,
Dex
Dex.
throws a bomb there. So if Bobby matches him, he's up 10 still. But yep,
Good
that's
ball.
good ball.
Maybe Dream Crushers, it's not like they need the points, right? Like, they want to finish well. That's how they all are. But I think maybe they're just
You don't want to limp in either though. It's like
right.
It's like your baseball and hockey, and you're winning by a bunch, but you play the last 5-10 games of the year nonchalant, and then you get into the playoffs, and that it's almost like that carries forward.
Right.
So I still
There's
think you want to play good.
That's where I think if you had the first round, like a first round buy or something a little bit more, more for a first round, it keeps you a little bit
right.
that desire, right?
You get maybe the prize money, a little more prize money if you finish first. It just kind of keeps you pushing to try to make the first instead of like, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
No, I agree. See if Kurt can make the spare. He's throwing a really good game.
Good ball. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's 5 for 5 on the middle.
Keeping it black.
1 strike. Katie bounces back with a strike. Yeah, so the Dream Crushers, other than Vic's frame, having a good frame again. So, but I mean, Carnage are keeping it black. It's 8 marks in a row. So it'd be nice for them. I think if Brad got a double, Rob gets a count here. That's a pretty good ball.
Yeah, great ball.
That was a good ball.
We got a
Now you
match
wanna
going
set
into the
yourself-
break.
Yeah, you want to set yourself up for the break, right?
Yep. Well, you're almost. I think it's like even Stevens now. I don't think there's like we're talking.
I almost think Carnage has got the upper right now.
I mean, it's like we're almost dead tied, fellas. No one's got doubles. That's a chop. If he spares this, I mean, it's like 4 marks to 4 marks potentially. Oh no, Carnage.
5 for Carnage. Yep.
5 to 4 if Adam spares this.
See who comes hot out of the break.
Oh no!
Oh, you jinxed it. You said 5 to 4.
So I think I'm not sure who's going in for Brad.
Brad got pulled.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, he's got he's got 42 and 3. He's probably on a little bit of leash, but he throws a good ball in 4. But then he opens 5. Harvey's probably thinking, okay, well, Adam's got 95 in the 4th with a spare. And just for totals, and maybe, if he doesn't have it.
Carey staying loose there on the right.
Yep.
Yeah, good cleanup.
All righty, now we get to go to a commercial break, gents.
Perfect. I got to go get a coffee.
Good stuff.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
When you come to the Canadian Brewhouse, you'll feel right at home. We work hard to make our house your house. With an affordable menu of appetizers, entrees, desserts, beverages, and killer deals on daily specials. At our house, you never miss a play. As sports lovers, we've ensured each location includes over 50 TVs and our signature Jumbotron. The Canadian Brewhouse is the place people want to be.
Alrighty, back to the back half of the game. We got pretty much almost a dead tie. We got 9 pin lead for the Roses, for the Carnage. and even
anybody missed that at the beginning there before the break there? The Carnage had a sub putting in Tracy in for Brad Wilson.
Right.
In the 5-hole.
I just like calling it the Roses because we're the OGs. They decided to move to our house.
Oh, Victor, there you go.
Vic comes out with a bomb. Kelsey. Yeah, there's the
Kelsey's.
Just sparing away. She's got a $130 and 5 still. So, yeah. Carnage are just kind of grinding it out. They've spared almost everything. And Dax misses right. No, carries it. That's probably my least favorite spare in bowling. I don't know about you guys. Quarter, no problem. I'd rather spare a 5. 3-pin, we're probably pushing it a little bit, but if you get a 3-pin, like, you just suck. I can't stand chops.
It's so funny, chops. You punch a head pin, you can clean them up, no problem.
I know.
You get a chop off, you always pick that 3-pin.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird dynamic. Yeah, that first match is tight now. I mean, Vic throws a double. He's in control. Spare, they're almost tied. Bobby with another strikes and
Bobby really, double.
He's in really good
Bobby
shape.
Double. He's here.
Even a count.
He looked a little bit slick there or something. Probably went to the bathroom during the break. Stepped on some water.
Yeah, good Tim throws a ball. That's a good ball.
That match is tight.
Yeah, the Carnage. I mean, they got 3, 4, 5 still there, but you don't want to. I think Henry made that comment. You don't want to give the Dream Crushers life.
No.
It was like playing the Edmonton Open team. Man, if you're up on that team, stay up on that team. Because if you let
you got to bowl your best and hope for a break.
If they get ahead of you, unfortunately, like, they would just start rolling. Like there was
You
no.
can't. It's funny how that is, eh? Once they get to that point, it's like it's natural to just go
And
up
I
and throw
think,
another bomb.
yeah, maybe just that just I'm going off my experience. When they'd start to get ahead of you, and not just our team, any of the other 4 zones, you naturally are going to put more pressure on yourself, thinking, "Oh my God, like we have to be." Which I don't
Right.
think you can't do that, because when you start doing that, you grip the ball tighter. You think you're throwing strikes, but they're chops and rights and lefts, right? But Adam opens up with a headpin split.
He doesn't look like he's all that comfortable this morning.
It's old age catching up to Henry.
Oh, yeah,
No,
we know about that. I know all about that.
Oh,
That's that 1 or 2 games to stretch it out.
the Carnage are puking all over themselves right now. Open.
Yeah, commercial
free.
break was not doing them well.
But yeah, if you can get this spare,
Katie had that double for Dream Crushers.
yeah, that's
Rob needs to match that.
yeah. They need 4 or 5 to come out with at least a couple of marks just to
Get them rolling in the 7.
I get a bit of a roll going again.
Maybe Carnage is a little bit older than the Dream Crushers because they need they took the break and now they got to loosen up again.
Yeah, they're in. I mean, now they're 70 down and they're down marks. Not great shape, but 5 pin
Still lots of
bowling.
game left.
5 pin exactly. 5 pin bowling changes quickly. You throw a double somewhere. Rob
Probably
comes
changes
up.
way faster than it should.
Holy smokes! Yeah, this is what have we got here? We've got 31 points in the first 3 bowlers, I think, if my math serves me correctly. Does he spare it?
Oh,
No,
Oh.
310, just a little high. And sorry, Tracy is in for Brad, correct?
Tracy's in for Brad. Yeah.
Oh, and Carrie just came in.
And Carrie's in too.
Rob.
Kerry hasn't missed a corner since he was about 8 years old, he says. So see if he flashes this.
Oh, he
nailed
keeps
it.
alive.
Nailed it. Must be using a 5-inch ball.
Yep. Yeah, I mean,
both pulls for Carnage now.
yeah, they need a big finish to say the least here, but it's very doable. Good shot by Tracy. No punch.
Yeah. They just need to all just have a group huddle, regroup, fire up the next frame. Let's go.
It is unfortunate with that. I don't know if you guys found that. The commercial break does sometimes. I find if you're rolling, it's unfortunate. Like if you came off a really shitty frame, it's nice to have a reset. But if I'm on like a double, I don't want to take a commercial break. I don't want to sit for like.
Yeah, you just go and
Honestly,
walk around.
Yeah,
Especially if,
honestly,
like,
the
I would
first
go
half of the
first
year,
and then-
yeah. So I was a lead off too. So the first half of the year, probably the first 6 games, I came off the strike. And then the last couple, I'd said, oh yeah, no problem. I'm good. And then, I come out flat in the 6.
Yeah.
But
yes, I think this will be a big TSN turning point here. If I think if the Dream Crushers
Carnage
have another
needs a
good
big
frame,
one.
Yeah, Carnage need a 4 or 5 mark frame. That's a good.
There
ball
we
by
go,
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
finally gets Kelsey.
Ow,
and
Victor.
Victor lays it in
should've-
the right-hand pocket. That's a strike 88 times out of 90 and just gets tapped.
Victor should have thrown before Kelsey. She took a strike,
Well, that puts.
but she deserved it.
Yeah, that still puts Kelsey in the driver's seat, and that's a big ball. He throws the double there. He's in control, but now Kelsey's in the driver's seat. This match is essentially, I think, tied. They both have I think Bobby's got a 4-pin lead and throws a pretty good ball there. Yeah, that's a big shot. And Dex, he matches.
Calm, cool, and collective throws another one. So I think his next one, judging by his pattern, should be 5-5-5.
Yeah.
Same lane. Strike 5-5-5. Strike 5-5-5.
Well, and Timmy's actually in the driver's seat in this match now too. Like he's on a
3-3 miss is 3-3 miss is an average thing to do.
That's good ball. Yeah.
There's the double.
That's big. And I think Katie on a double? Kurt throws a bomb.
Yeah, she
So
was the
that's-
one that had the double.
I mean, that's the frame the Carnage needed, though. They come out, throw 3 strikes. They give themselves a chance to have some marks coming home. Oh,
Jeez,
no.
Oh, it is every double, eh?
I think she did
Yeah.
that. I think she went spare double to start, right? Plow and then double plow.
Yeah, every double they've had, they've plowed on.
Oh, and Carrie just absolutely has a puke fest and throws a 3-pin.
Oh,
Oh, Katie.
Katie gave her a shot.
Schneider, if he can get the cover, keeps it black for him. No, 3-5.
He's another old guy that needs to warm up.
Yeah, the 1-2-pin couldn't do it, eh?
Well,
I just like me and Schneider, we had a running commentary going Monday nights where he had me an average for, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks in a row, and he would take a picture of the standings when he got to bowling and say, "Hey, just here's where I'm at." But then I played him 1 week and caught him like the second last week of the year and ended up winning. And he finished second in about every category. So I just said, "Dude, you're the best runner-up I've ever seen." We had a
that's awesome.
good banter going. Adam gets up, throws.
Adam get it up there a little bit further, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, Dream Crushers come out with 4 marks. If Tracy covers, yeah, I mean they're still down 70-ish, but that's good.
Really, it was only the
That's good
6th frame that really hurt them.
Yeah, that coming out of the commercial, 5 opens is you can't do that. But I mean, you have strikes though, right? So now if you need to run some doubles and triples, I think here.
Yeah.
If they want to,
Doubles need to happen.
I
Doubles
just
need to
can't
happen.
see. I don't even think I would say the Dream Crushers aren't even bowling that well. So you can't expect them to just lay down and gift you the game. Oh, that's a head pin, isn't it? Yeah. So that's Kelsey's really in the driver's seat. I mean, if she gets it really even, I mean, a double's huge for totals, but
The little run back, push it.
And she's back to the corner pins.
I mean, corner spare still puts her in really good shape, but I know for the totals, that would have been really nice.
Yeah, you wanted.
Yeah, because I mean, Dex, Tim, and Adam are all on
Good
strikes
job.
too. So that's a good shot by Kels. Keeps getting the cover.
All right, Bobby.
Yeah, can Ricky Bobby deliver a strike here? And Dex,
Oh.
oh my. So yeah, they go punch to start.
Giving him some life. They need to
That's the
take advantage of it here
Carnage.
quick.
I think the Carnage need 1 or 2 of these guys to get a double here. Either Kurt or Bobby or both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
There's one.
Great shot.
There's there.
That gives him a chance. Now, if Kurt throws another double, I think really they're, getting close to tied again because they just went open. Although Tim's on a double too, I'm just realizing that too. So this is a huge ball for the Dream Crushers to probably.
Well, can they break the curse
break
of
the
the
curse?
double?
That was Henry who said it, not me.
Nobody
Timmy's-
said it. Nobody said it.
Timmy's got this, you guys. Settle down.
Oh,
Kurt misses right, so that's you can get the spare.
uh-oh.
Look at that. Just
Oh,
Big
well, the
hit,
curse
though.
is broken, I guess.
Probably take a
well,
corner.
not,
Pretty good ball. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's a big count again, though, right? That puts him like 90 up again. So the Carnage has still got a.
got a little bit of advantage in the last 3.
Kurt throws. Yep, gets the cover.
Good cover. Keeping himself alive.
So, I mean, down the line here, if they can get a couple of strikes again, depending on what Rayner does here.
Parker, who's this guy up on the left again?
Oh, just a puke fest. Let's see if he can throw us. No, throws a pretty good ball. He does he did the point early.
Oh,
He's just disgusted with himself. I just know it.
He'd be telling everybody himself.
Oh, Rayner missed.
Oh,
no.
and Rayner.
See,
jeez.
now, I mean,
This is a big spare.
yeah. I think he gets it.
There he goes.
Thick one.
There he goes.
Yeah, because that
That's a
keeps
big
him.
frame.
If he throws the strike in 9, he's, I think, barely down. Yeah,
I think
174 to
he's
180.
just down.
Yeah,
4 or
so
5
really he just
points,
needs the
I think,
double.
yeah.
He's in the driver's, or he can put some pressure on. So Dream Crushers open 3 of the first 4. Carnage have 4 marks again. And if Tracy throws a strike here,
That's good.
ball.
Push it.
Good count. So back to, I guess this is why you put Adam Weber at the bottom, though, right?
Yeah.
Team struggling.
why.
I'm on a strike. I mean, the chance of him
Like-
throwing a double, I'm going to say 90% here. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
all day.
Absolute bomb.
I mean, that's it's funny how, like the past open, we like both Titgats and we were, I would say, the reason they advanced, but everyone sprinkled in, like on any team, areas where they were good. But Adam would just kind of, he would probably tell you he didn't bowl that well, but still averaged 260. And when it mattered and the team was struggling, you could tell, okay, I'm just going to kind of put the team on my back here and try to ho-hum throw a 300. No one's really noticing it, but it's amazing how that can be done. Like the team struggles, and they need that double to kind of keep the cushion, and he throws it.
Right. The other thing I was told that weekend was his leadership. He doesn't when he's in a team atmosphere, his
So Carey's coming
attitude
in for
is
Victor here
totally different.
to finish it
Okay.
off.
Carey's in.
Okay, interesting. So they've done they just had the 1 pull?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Caitlin's still
Just
on
the
the
one.
bench.
What does Kelsey do here?
So Kelsey
Gets a
can pretty
slider.
much put a stranglehold on this match.
Yeah, so that's huge. That top match is, again,
think
you
it's
got
pretty
to,
much
the Carnage
Kelsey.
they have no choice but to play for, they need to win total, but that first match is almost locked up, right? She's got
he's
202.
He's got 231
Harry Max is out. Yeah,
potential.
so that match is over.
So first ball.
Bobby's
first ball
in really good shape here, and this is a huge ball for the Carnage too. I mean, they need, and Dex misses right. Like Bobby throws this one, I think they're almost tied again with some marks down the line. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm the Carnage, I'm just looking at Adam Weber with a double at the bottom. And
Bobby, our first turkey.
Ricky Bobby.
Good cover by Dex.
Yeah, so I think we're again damn near close to tied, 9-19 to 9. So they're down 30.
They got the marks.
Nothing.
They got the 2 strikes.
Yeah, so sparing a strike to. I mean, if they can black out 9 here, that would be big.
The big one's going to be Adam. Adam down at the bottom with that extra.
It's just
45.
I know I'm the Carnage. I'm not worried about it, but
There's Tim too.
Roasted.
Tim's just
Tim in the middle there is kind of holding the minute.
Tim's
actually.
just
Really, he's the 224 and 8 with a strike. The other top 2 are kind of struggling.
So Carnage needs to go 6 and 7, right, to get in.
If they don't take,
I mean,
well,
right now they're looking like they could potentially get to the 6. I think the middle match and the bottom match is probably most likely.
They can take 5, but then they force themselves into an 8, and that's just that's tough.
That's a
tough.
lot.
I would say
Unless you're bowling the pros.
You got to try to take 6. The average pro, I guess they don't get to play the average pros next, though, unfortunately.
No, they don't. Unfortunately,
Schneider throw a bomb.
Schneider,
he
there
does.
it is.
Throws a slider, so he's now that match. He's actually in the driver's seat if he throws the double. So I mean, top 2 matches are going to the Carnage. Tim's got the 3rd one pretty well. 4th one's close. 5th,
Yeah, the 3rd one's pretty much in the
got,
5th rep. Throws this one.
But I mean, they need them all for total. Yeah,
Big
that's
ball.
huge. So
Great
4
frame.
strikes in a spare. Wow.
And Adam's not missing.
Just says, "Yep, I'm going to throw another triple at the bottom." So really, it looks like the Carnage have 1, 2, and 4. Well,
That's
the Carnage have 1 and 2. Dream Crushers have 3 and 5, and 4 is really close. I mean, Carey's
and that's the Dream Crushers' first turkey today.
But then totals, I mean, Adam's got that working double, right? Which
And Carey,
Kreitz
that was
fouls. I mean, that's huge for totals too, right? So if Kels throws this one, I mean, we got a match. Get off.
no.
Yeah, that hurts, but get some pins, I guess, on your count.
Yeah.
So 201. Kels maxes out, I think, at 242.
You gained 10 on him at least.
Yeah,
that was the big 10.
Yeah, that hurts because you're on a strike. I mean, I guess for the Carnage, not to put all the pressure on Bobby. Hopefully, he's not like that's a huge frame. He's on a double, and Dex pitched out again. So I mean,
Bobby needs this one.
Bobby
needs this one, and it brings it back to even, especially with Adam at the bottom there.
Yeah, I would think. I mean, they at least Carey and Tracy are both on strike, so they got 90 counts there.
Yeah,
but this is huge. This is the match. Because, I mean, there's Bobby's still got, what does he have?
Throws his first one there, 1062, 1073.
Yeah, I think Bobby still has 3 and change. It's what, 320-ish there?
Yeah, 324.
And Dex gets a 30 count, though, so that's pretty big. Does he get it?
Bobby got a nice ball. Great shot.
Ball.
Great shot, Bobby.
Just clutches up. So yeah, he throws another one.
This next one almost it puts him ahead.
Yeah. Well, and you got to remember the Dream Crusher's already in their third bowler, and Bobby's still got 2 more balls. So
yeah.
Wow, this is going to be. I was going to say advantage Carnage, but their Dream Crushers are on 3 marks too.
And Timmy's throwing another ball.
That's big for them too. So 11-18 to 10-60. So they've got the top 2 matches. Does he throw another one?
Oh, that one didn't help.
But it's still, so it gets him to 92. Oh, yeah, that double. I'm just looking at that working double at the bottom for Adam. That would, even if he doesn't strike and he gets like a count spare, that's a lot of points, right? But nice game by Bobby. I mean, throws the 4-bagger, pops at 11, but you got to hit the middle, right?
Timmy throws another cannon.
Another one. That's huge.
So right now, 2-0.
Nice to see.
It's going to be 2-1.
Nice to see Timmy zoned in after a 3-pin.
Yeah, so Carnage got the top 2. Tim's obviously got the 3rd match.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's looking like a potential 5-3 split either way almost. Yeah, so that hurts. I mean, they're down 50. Yeah, they need help. I mean, they need help with this.
They need these 2 bench players to come up huge in the 10th.
Kurt needs a spare strike here, and then all that. So nice game by Timmy, 304. Good cover by Kurt.
That's a spare, yep.
He puts another 15 on the bottom. That helps.
Yeah, they'll be down after 3 bowlers. Be down about 30-ish.
Yeah, if he throws this one, it depends what Rainer does here too. Like this is.
Rainer throws.
Off.
It's a good count.
And that puts Carey in the driver's seat too. Oh, actually, so that's a big chop off. So if Carey gets a spare, right, it's 04 to 05. So Carey needs the first one in 10. Oh. So 233. Does she spare it? Yeah, she
Rainer
does.
covers the spare.
So I don't even know if totals. I'm not. Is it alive with Adam with a double?
It's still there, but they need help.
I think they need all of them. Like
they need all of them.
Schneider and Tracy need. Yeah, so this is a huge ball. Yeah,
Great
he throws
ball,
it.
Schneider. No
so
puke
that
fest
match,
there.
He's no, he decided he wasn't going to puke all over himself in 10 and threw a strike.
Carey throws
Rainer's 235.
So his match is
side hits a win.
Yep.
But I'm thinking for total. I mean, I guess he throws 2 more. You never know.
Throws
but
2 more. They're only 20 behind.
What was that? A chop? So
Yeah.
Yeah. So his match is 1, but
They're 20,
So-
20, 20, 20,
25. I
down.
think you get to the 67. Or sorry, 26 pins down, but Adam's on the
26 down. So
Right, like a
this is a
working
big ball.
double.
This is a big ball for Adam here.
double. Yeah, he
For
needs
total.
to. If Adam doesn't open up, I think it's mathematically over.
He throws his strike, it's done. Ooh,
And he throws a
that is
bomb.
Wow.
And he knows
great
it.
ball.
And if anybody you want the ball in their hand, it's Adam.
Yeah, that's just. I mean, I think I was saying that in 7. I was a little. Adam Weber's just gonna at the 5th hole say, "Hey, we know the match is close. I'm gonna go throw 3 or 4 strikes and put the game on ice."
Great ball by Tracy.
Good shot by
Yeah,
Tracy.
good ball.
But
Yeah, I mean that was. I mean that's really the difference in the match, right? I mean Tim bowled really well. I think he had that one frame where he had that 3-5-7 count, but I mean Tim bowled solid, double corner spare, triple plow. Top 2 struggled. Rayner kind of. I feel like Katie bowled better than what her score indicates. Just maybe some in-timely plows.
Other one by Adam.
Adam with a cannon again. Man, he finds that zone. Everybody's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Carnage didn't look like they bowled too bad. I mean, the Kelsey threw about a bazillion corners there.
No, it's like you said, they came out of that break little sluggish, and Dream Crushers took advantage of it. And after that, it was
100%. That 6th frame really killed them, right? I mean, they're only going to lose by 40, 50 maybe, and that 6th frame.
Yeah, they get a couple marks in that 6th frame in there.
Yeah,
they're probably in the driver's seat.
So it's looking like it's going to be a 5-3. Is that right for Dream Crushers?
5-3.
Tim and Adam won. They get totals. Carnage got 1, 2, and 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, good first match. I know the Carnage are probably going to be a little bit bummed out after that one, but still gave it a pretty good run.
Yeah.
And no bad games. I mean, they're low games. The end there, 227.
201.
They just, other than Bobby with the 4-bagger, they never had any strings going at all, unfortunately.
No, it seemed like both teams, though, nobody could really get, 3 in a row to get going.
Yeah.
No.
And then I think, is Danny joining us too? Hey, Harv.
Hey.
So we tough finish there. We were watching there towards the end, and looked like you guys had clawed back a little bit there in 7, 8, 9. Dream Crushers didn't look like they were bowling too well, but Adam was able to kind of fish strong. I know. I'm sure you wanted a better 6th frame out of the commercial break, but
6th frame killed us.
I was just gonna,
you got to come out firing there after the break, and we were pounding the middle of the first half of the game, not getting a lot of very good breaks with the corners, but coming out of the break, you got to be fired up, ready to go, and they were just not good.
Yeah, and I think you guys, it was almost a dead heat after 5, and then you struggled.
Yeah, it was pretty close. So we kind of giving it back and forth, but nobody could string any string of strikes together. But that being said, they never gave up, and we set it up in 9. I mean, we were set up, but couple of questionable balls and some bad shots, and that's what happens.
Yeah, I saw you put in Tracy right away for Brad there. What was the mindset there? Just figured Brad didn't quite have it.
He didn't quite have it, and I wasn't going to wait because we didn't have a choice. We had to win. So I'm not going to sit back and watch and with all due respect, whether it's Brad or whether it's anybody, you throw sticks away, you throw a couple of bad balls. That was our second 3-pin from our 4 or 5 players, and I just thought it was time for a switch there.
Right.
So
fair enough.
Yeah. And then Danny, I see you guys. You made it close there, but you
Yeah.
pulled it out towards the end, it looked like.
Yeah, it was definitely, well, I mean, all the teams are really good in this league, so you can't take any frames off for sure. And we started getting into some headpin trouble towards the end, and it was good that we had a couple people throw a few more strikes than the other team did. So
Yeah.
Pretty much
Yeah,
on
look
way.
at
Adam
it.
made that adjustment and he went on a tear there.
yeah,
It looked like
Yeah.
whether Adam made an adjustment, you kind of the
It
top.
looked like
two
he just
goals
got the
were-
ball out a little bit more and it was carrying about much better for him.
yeah, and I mean, Timmy threw, I think, a 4-bagger there towards the end, which helped too.
Yeah, Timmy
so.
and Adam
Yeah.
kind of pulled the totals out, I think, for the
Yeah.
team there.
I think it was after Timmy's 3-pin, he decided he was going to actually start bowling instead of be
Bowling.
average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, great game, guys. It came down to the end there. Unfortunate for you guys, Carnage.
Yeah, it is what it is, and we didn't have a strong season, but we'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
Go finish in your third game, and
Yep.
Yeah, hope for the best. You never
Have
know what
some
happens
fun.
in the last game.
you
You
bet.
bet.
Yep. You bet. Well,
Yep.
Thanks. Congrats, Danny.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, thanks very much.
Okay.
Good times,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay. So we get to just hang out here now?
Yeah, I think they might admit the other coaches in eventually, but
I think you run the commercial now, and then we bring in the next setup. The next,
is that
Why
what
not?
we do?
yeah.
Okay, we're
Throw a
gonna
commercial on. We got to pay our sponsors, right?
That's fair. I got to grab my charger anyway.
Wait, the sponsors get paid? You guys getting paid?
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
When you come to the Canadian Brewhouse, you'll feel right at home. We work hard to make our house your house. With an affordable menu of appetizers, entrees, desserts, beverages, and killer deals on daily specials. At our house, you never miss a play. As sports lovers, we've ensured each location includes over 50 TVs and our signature Jumbotron. The Canadian Brewhouse is the place people want to be.
All right.
Alrighty.
Back at her.
Who do we got next? We got Bombers and the Dream Crushers again, eh?
Dream Crushers on this feed. We got the,
So is
the
it
one
the-
versus
the-
two.
The
Right.
battle of the
Sure.
the two third best teams in Sherwood Park? The second and third best teams?
Who cares about the teams? Let's talk about the good-looking coaches.
Sounds good.
There we go.
The
So how do you guys, when you both bowl at Sherwood Park, is someone on 1 and 2 and someone's on 15 and 16, or do
I was
you
wondering
both
the same
mono and
thing.
mono?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. They're on.
Yeah.
They're on 1. We're on 15. Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a
What's
different
the,
aspect, because you guys can you can literally watch how the other team's doing while you guys are playing them. So
Yeah, you can, but it's a bit of a nuisance to try to run down half the
Right.
bowling alley to see, and then you're not there for your team shot. So we'll pretty well. I I'm sure Danny's the same way. He'll focus on his team. I'll focus on my team, and
Yeah.
we'll see what happens
Yeah.
at the end.
Guys,
right?
do
So-
any mind games where guys like to get louder or anything? Cheer a little
No.
louder and try and throw the
Nah,
I
other
don't
no.
think so.
No, we've got no minds. We've got no
jeez,
minds,
you
right?
guys.
We're just all a bunch of polite bowlers, right? Out for a Sunday bowl,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
So what's the lineup looking like today, Lynn?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you that we got to one of our bowlers can't play, right, because it's too many people. So Steve will be out of the lineup, but my lineup will be Daryl Bradley and Aaron Arndt, and then Sean Heller and Heidi and Mark Johnstone.
Okay.
And I'll have
Okay.
I'll have a net and super sub Adam Kemp on the bench.
Right on. And
And
Danny,
Danny?
I think you just texted it. It's
Yeah,
you want to maybe run through
Dexter,
it one more time?
Dexter, Caitlin, Carrie, Gary, Adam, and Tim and Katie on the bench, and no Vic.
Oh, no, Vic. Okay.
Yeah, once again, it's hard when you have 8 good bowlers. You got to sit somebody. It's almost
Isn't
like
that
you
the-
need to flip a coin, you know.
Isn't that the truth, Danny? Right? It's hard to tell bowlers who drive to
Yeah,
get here for
definitely.
one game that they're not starting. Right? It's
Yeah,
I found that to be the toughest part of the season so far.
it's definitely better last year when you didn't have to sit anybody. Like everybody bowled, whether they were subbing or whatever. But now it's harder this year for sure.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, so I
team
think
knows
we're
it's a
playing
team
for-
thing. So
I think this is playing for top spot in the division, if I remember correctly. 'Cause I think the Bombers are about 3 points down, so
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
looking at that.
some bragging rights on the line.
Yeah, bowlers
Yeah.
bowlers don't brag. They strut.
yeah,
For the second best team out of Sherwood Park, right?
So the Dream Crushers are at 55.5 now, and the Bombers at 47.5 with 2 games. So
yeah,
that's
we got 2
updated
games.
stats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
So it's a big match for sure.
yeah.
Well, let's get to it.
Well, we're
Yeah,
ready.
good
We've
luck,
warmed up. We've warmed up. Good luck, Danny.
okay, yeah. Good luck to you too, Lynn.
Okay, take care. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Well, guys.
Okay.
Have
Good
fun.
luck, guys.
Let's go.
Bye. There we go. Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh, there, you hear that old age kicking in? Oh, Lynn, jeez. Get some 8535, buddy.
Oh,
Okay,
here
how
we
do
go
we-
again.
Oh, yeah. You had to frame yourself in
There
there,
it
eh?
is.
Make yourself look good there, Parker.
Had to. Technology's hard, as Bradford said. You know, TV wanted
Totally
to do it for
is.
about 15 minutes. I'm like, it can't be that bad. You know when like someone tells you something and then you're like, oh my God, what did they actually tell me again? And you go into like a little bit of panic mode.
I had to wake up my 12-year-old kid to get me set up this morning.
I'm also
Oh,
like,
perfect.
is your guys feed fine?
It's better now. It was a little
Yeah.
blurry, but it's better now.
Yeah, mine's like a little glitchy, like not bad. It like hits and
Oh, that's Sherwood Park. They need to get some Wi-Fi in there. Place is terrible.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just me or if it's the stream or whatever it is.
No, mine looks good.
Do you guys play any matches against anybody else out of your house? Like at the same time like this game's happening?
No, but we've played with both the Dream Crushers and the Bombers on the lanes, but we're the only team. Well,
You guys aren't in
'cause
the
next-
same division.
No, we're in different divisions, but we
Yeah,
bowled
that's right.
on lane 3 and 4 when the Dream Crushers were on 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, for me, that was a little more intimidating.
Yeah.
Only because, like, I bowl with Tim and Dex in a league, and I bowl with all those guys in a league. It's totally different in this. So I was more intimidated being right beside them, bowling beside them. I would rather have been down on 15-16, but they had a big tournament in, and they had to try to keep everybody kind of separated off to the side. So,
Yeah.
But, yeah, it is what it
Oh, the
is.
Dream Crushers, it looks like we got a totally different starting lineup except for Adam, eh? Everybody's kind of moved around. Like we were talking about in
Yeah.
the first game there with not really any set lineups.
Mix it up, throw it in a blender. Now, Dexter would be one I'd watch. The last game he struggled a little bit, and it's not like him normally to, struggle 2-3 games in a row. But I think Dexter would be the one to watch if I see him missing or a little tentative as a coach. I might, you got all those great bowlers on your lineup.
Yeah.
He might be an early pull.
Yeah, and I mean, further, if we pull up the standings again, I know I have access to it in here. I think it's his first one. Yeah, I mean, you have Bombers, so they're only down 3 points. So if they beat Dream Crusher 6-2,
Well, the
Destiny's
Dream
in their
Crushers have
control.
5 more too, right?
Oh,
'Cause
right.
This isn't updated.
So
they're
they
down
just won
8 right now.
5-3. Correct,
so
but
they're
this
down
is
8.
also their last game. So if the
Yes.
Bombers win 6-2,
Yes,
like Destiny's in their control for first place, essentially.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, this is a big match.
Aaron rips out a 3-pin early. Good frame for it.
Right. Cleans it up.
Oh, you know what? If you're gonna screw up one frame,
Might as well do
might
it
as well be
again.
the first one.
Takes all the pressure off because if you throw 9 in a row, you're not worried about that perfect game because you already screwed up the first frame.
Yep. There's always that good positivity, Henry.
Right.
Yeah, Dream Crushers, I think, coming out. I always find not just bowling, but sport in general, like a match like this would be hard. So if you're the Dream Crushers, you're already solidified a bye. There's nothing beneficial from coming first, second, or third. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you just
yeah, but don't kid yourself. They're bowling against other people from Sherwood Park. Oh, there's.
I think that's
no
the one set of motivation I do think they're probably playing for is that, hey,
yeah,
we want to show the other team, like it's a kind of a bragging rights thing, or like a, hey, we're gonna one up you because if we meet you in the playoffs, like we beat you when we played you, kind of deal.
exactly. Well, I also think with the Bombers, they kind of slide in underneath. Like Dream Crushers is always, they're obviously a great team, but the Bombers are a great team. Right from the top down, and I think they're more or less saying, you know what, we're just as good, but we don't get all this recognition that the Dream Crushers get.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the for all intensive purposes, I don't think this matters really much for the Dream Crushers. Even the Bombers, like the Bombers are in really good shape. They got to take, I think, like 1.5 points today in 2 games,
right,
to just get in the top 5. But they don't want that.
I think they only need half a point to get in to get ahead of. Like we're sitting in third. And they're only a half point behind us to get a bye.
See if Johnny can. Yep, that's a good ball. Yep. So sorry, no, I can't remember if Lynn said this. No Steve or Matt today.
No, Steve is on the bench. He's not playing, so he's not available.
Yeah,
but no, because Matt Schultz.
Matt doesn't. No, Matt Bolt. Matt's not on this team. We did do the lineup team. Matt's not on the team.
Oh,
they brought in. Yeah.
Oh wow,
that's a total puke fest.
Oh jeez! Wow, we really. Daryl's like, I've never.
Wow, Parker, you really.
No.
We're
don't say we really. Don't say we really. Remember that, Henry? Don't say we.
Yeah. Don't say we. That's all you, Parker.
How many in a row is that for Adam now? Did he?
7. That's 7 in a row.
Did he finish?
Good.
Did he finish with 6.
Yeah.
He finished with 6. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's on just a little bit of a roll.
Oh, Dexter.
DB.
And DB. I call DB underrated. We stay with DB when we go to Nebs last year, and then whenever we travel, DB we kind of crash together. DB is honestly one of the most underrated bowlers. I'm not kidding.
Agreed.
He's got Tim, Dexter, Tyler, and Bradley Tic Cat that he's always and then there's DB, but he's been playing super well this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny on tour. Like, there's so many, like, even if you don't make a cut, like, there's just so many good bowlers. I know they've said it on the podcast or even throughout this show, but, you average 260 for a couple of shifts. Like, let's say the cut's 270. Like, you're missing by 80 pins. Like, you're not really close.
Yeah.
And that's not bad bowling. It's just.
No.
It's getting to a point where I think it's really good, but. Do you start increasing the cuts? And I'm sure there's lots of discussion on that. That creates.
It's also discouraging.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like I'm the guy that's I know I'm not. I wouldn't put myself in that same category, but I did throw a 22-23 and missed the cut by 6.
I know. We were
like honestly
Regina,
right? Yeah, and I'm okay with it. I was okay with it, but at the end of the day, I'm like, man, if I could have just got the extra 5, it comes down to minuscule points, right?
Yeah, you start looking back at, if I would have done this in this frame, or if I would have done this, or it's funny how many times you can miss something by so little, and it always comes down to, my last game I didn't miss that double, but it doesn't. Your other 7 games where you missed. It's 60 pins.
It's like saying that in baseball.
Know what I mean?
Like, the closer
gave
up. He threw a wild pitch in the last inning. He lost 5 for him. Like, you didn't think about anything in the first 8 innings. Like,
yeah,
you can't boil it. You can't boil it down to one play. Yeah. So what do we got going
Yeah,
here?
I think I
This
shot a
match is-
277 average and still didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, these guys.
This is a rare for the Dream Crushers here. We got 4 misses in the first, not even first 2 frames done yet.
Yep. Yeah, and it looks
I mean,
like so.
there's
Daryl's
games
got
where they don't have 4 misses through the whole game.
Daryl's got the double, but I mean, their 2-3 holes really are going to have not much. So those matches are.
I'd hate to be the coaches right now thinking,
Oh,
what are you going to do?
right.
But 4-5, you still got Heidi, and is it Heidi is in 4? Yeah.
Yeah, Heidi.
Yeah.
So you got strike there. That's looking promising. Yeah, I mean that Dream Crushers roster now, that because it is like a mixed bag a little bit more this game, but they're just so deep in talent.
Oh,
Like I just forgot they had Gary Barrett on the bench.
Great
like,
shot
my
by
God.
Heidi.
and Heidi is, she's probably one of the best female bowlers in Alberta. She is just crazy good.
Yeah, comes out big double there.
There's quite a bit. There's quite a good, quite a few good female bowlers in Alberta. They're, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Another one for Adam.
Oh,
No, corner, and Johnny punches. So that's.
It doesn't look like there's too much other action going around the bowling alley. Like I don't see any of the other pins falling beside on the Bombers lanes. Maybe it's a pretty quiet house this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't know, and you might know that, Henry. Does Sherwood Park actually open to the public at like 9 in the morning?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
On a Sunday?
Yeah, well, yeah, they have.
Wow.
It's open, but it's also there's usually lots of YBC events goes on there. Like they do a lot for their YBC programs and stuff. So there's always
there's a
tournaments.
better stop at Dexter.
That's better. Even Tim's
it out.
cheering them on. Brotherly love, eh?
DB
Love to
could
hate
take
each other.
DB could take a stranglehold on the match here if he throws another one. Oh no, wide left. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good ball. Yeah, so this is the
ball.
Dream
Caitlin
Crushers.
throws such a nice ball.
I'm just thinking too. I'm like, the Dream Crushers are kind of really not bowling that well, and then just the third frame, they'll probably come out, throw 4 or 5 strikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the Dream Crushers.
Great cover by Daryl.
Yeah, this is 65-2. That's a good start. If they can get their 2-3 hole going a bit. Carey comes up. Yep, that's a good ball too.
Here we go.
Gary, Adam. Yeah, it's just it's a deep roster to say the least.
Well, and I think they kind of work in that pack mentality too. When one gets going, they all just jump right in line and follow suit. I guess that's the advantage of having some strong bowlers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and Aaron rips another 3-pin. I think he's done.
Oh my God,
Aaron's already out.
I didn't know I was watching Kerry Schneider. Oh, and Gary throws a bomb.
Oh boy.
Well, when you got Adam Kemp on the bench, it's probably one of the best bench players in
Oh,
Alberta.
yeah, not to so it's funny. I didn't know Adam Kemp till probably about, 3 or 4 years ago. We're playing an open, I think it was last year too. He came off the bench for that men's team and would average, I shit you not, 300 off the bench. And it was just so disheartening. He'd come up there, one bowler would have 90 and 5. I'm like, okay, we've got this match. Our bowler's got a $135. He'd throw a 5-bagger, Casper 290 to 270 to win them. Not only win the match, but he would carry the totals too. And I think Henry was saying, it's just like that. You feed off that energy. One guy gets going, the whole team gets going. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam is. I bowled with him in another house in Edmonton or St. Albert, and he's quiet. He's kind of goes under the radar. He's like another one of them underrated bowlers that he makes the men's team every year, but he's not one of those names. It's like because
he doesn't.
He's not a loud guy.
Yeah, he doesn't bowl the tour events really, but obviously the open means a lot to him, so he'll bowl that. And he's made it the last, I want to say at least 3 years.
He's their bench player. He's just so good off the bench. And I don't know. Maybe he likes that role. I don't know. I really haven't had that conversation with him, but there's nothing better than having an Adam Kemp on the bench. It looks like the Dream Crushers woke up a little bit from their
I
nap.
was just gonna say, we start the first two frames bad, and then we throw a 5-bagger. Fuck you guys.
Oh,
We're having a little dream, and
Yes, I mean the Bombers have, Heidi punches there too, so that hurts. But so I think it's pretty close. Yeah, I mean they're even, but well, I guess in pinfall the Bombers are going to be up, but they're going to have at most 3 marks to 5 for the Dream Crushers,
including that double by Caitlin.
at this point now, if we were bowling the Dream Crushers, we would send Mark down, and he'd just go and touch everybody on the Dream Crushers, and he's got these special powers, and then they'll open. All of them will open in 4. So that's pretty much what we would do. I think that's why Dexter didn't want us to bowl against him in the same league, because he knows that happens in the same division.
Yeah, it's that's got to be tough. I've been thinking that with the
John's
Carnage
done with
next
it.
game,
Good
like
ball, Johnny.
the Carnage next game. I think we were talking about that at the start of the feed. I'm like, that's if you don't win that first game, knowing you need to go win, that's going to be pretty tough to bowl the second one. But you still want to go out with pride to an extent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Dex
Oh,
looks
now
like
Dexter's
Dex
he's
made his
kind of found
adjustment
it.
and
Oh shit!
so. Yeah, if the Dream Crushers, that's 6 in a row. The Bombers got to start matching them here. If Daryl can throw another one. Yep, that's good looking.
Looks
ball.
good from that, and it goes down.
Nice
Yeah,
push.
Daryl looks like, and I remember, I think I bowled with him in that last shift to Regina. He gets a lot of junk on his ball.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't say it's a
Yeah,
slow
certainly
ball,
Caitlin.
but it's also not a fast shot either. And there's a ton of like that shot right there, like that should be a corner, but there must be so much end over
rotation.
end. That's what I
yeah.
rely on too. But I throw it a little bit harder, and he's getting a lot of splash. Adam comes in. Oh, high chop. Dream Crushers are going for a casual 8-bagger here.
Oh, that
And
was a
Gary throws
cannon.
just an
Oh,
absolute
okay.
bomb.
Murder.
This is kind of sick, to be honest with you, but
Just a hey ho hum 8-bagger. Let's go for 9.
yeah, I mean they still have 3 and 5 have strikes, but yeah, I mean Dream Crushers they put another 2 strikes up there. You have 5 cracks and a triple. That would be pretty nice.
Well, and you
Yeah,
got
so it
3
looks like-
bowlers that didn't even bowl the last game.
Yeah.
Well, Kerry came in 8 or 9.
Wow.
Oh, Gary just throws another bomb.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive.
This is where the coach just sits back and goes, "Yep, I put the right lineup in when he had really nothing
Yeah,
to
great
do
ball.
with it."
Great ball by Sean there.
Sean,
Matches with a double at least. What do you think the
Sean's
chances are Adam finishes the job here and throws the 5-bagger?
98.5%.
I'm going to say a minus 750.
I'm gonna go plus odds. I'm gonna say high chop here. I'm gonna be a
Holy
negative
absolute-
10.
jeez.
Absolute bomb.
High chop.
Oh,
Oh,
geez.
he fell over himself. Through a
Wow.
foul. He knew it was too good to be true. They had 9 strikes in a row. If Adam watches that back, he can blame me for that one.
He will. He will.
I don't feel bad. They're already, in first place and they have lots of stuff going for them. But
True. I guess that's true.
I think Adam's last 9 balls, what was it, 8 strikes in a corner? I think it's pretty good. Johnny throws a big ball. It's a good shot. Yeah, being from Sherwood Park, you would maybe know them more, Henry. Because both teams are going to make the playoffs, but there's probably a pride factor with this game, saying like, "Hey, we want to beat you," kind of deal.
Oh, absolutely. There is. I mean, they're all competitive together. Like the only one, well, Sean Heller's not bowling in the league this year, but he spares quite a bit on Sundays.
Oh,
There's
double
jeez,
point.
Dexter. What are you doing? Obviously Tim Dex, Carey Bowles on the Thursday with Mark Johnstone. We're all in.
Oh.
That's a balk. Minus 15.
Yeah, that's pitch clock violation.
Foul.
Yeah, minus 10 points.
But
funny,
yeah, there's so much pride, right? It's all pride. Even us as the average pros, we have a lot of pride, but yeah, we also get chirped quite a bit, but that's kind of rightfully so, I think.
There's I think I heard this on the podcast, if I'm not correct, like the latest one they did with the like time in bowling. What are you guys thoughts? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I don't mind it, but I'm not a slow bowler, so
I would love to see him bring back a time clock. Yeah, personally, I think it would be great. Just because it's the same for everyone, it's consistent. You're given ample time to throw.
There's
Kalen with a bomb.
What a shot! Yeah, what a shot!
Throws the ham bone.
So was there a clock before?
So from my understanding, like my dad bowled back in the day, and he said, yeah, at some of the events. So at the KG, they had it for sure, where it was essentially like a chess clock. So you'd have X amount of time. I don't know what it was.
Game.
I think it was
not
per game or maybe per 3-game match. I'm not sure entirely. The guys who were bowling, they would, Carey leaves corner. But yeah, you would have to hit that clock, right? So if you didn't bowl in enough time, I don't know if it was a foul or I think what would happen from my understanding, chatting with my dad about it was, you have that 3-game match. If you ran out of time, like that was your score. So if you're in like the 28th frame of a 3-game match and you need those points, you ran out of time. So you have to just understand and allocate it. But
it just brings a whole nother element to it, right? Like
I would like it for individual shots, not necessarily the whole game, but for individuals. Like if you're bowling with a guy like Leonard Dax, you're never going to run out of time. Those guys are so quick. But as an individual, you get 15 seconds to set up from the time from the time the pin's set, much like a pitching clock. And you want to stand up there for 20 minutes. Now a guy like Weber will refuse all day long because he may one frame set up pretty quick and be ready to go, and the next frame it takes him a couple seconds to zone in. And we have several of those bowlers that bowl Sunday nights, and
it would just be interesting to see because I think it would have not an effect, but I mean if you have to adhere to the clock, it might change some things as well.
Yeah, I think the only people it would really affect is like most of us can kind of get up there and set, plant a foot, pick your spot, get ready to go. Whereas, a guy like Weber, I mean, if it's going to affect 1-2 guys out of the bowling world, is it really worth bringing something like that in?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, that'd be my
going into the break here. Mark's on a potential turkey to bring the score close to even. But
what are we looking at?
I'd say the Bombers going into the break have a bit of an advantage here.
Yeah, Mark throws a turkey. Great shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if it's doubles and a turkey
or the Sherwood Park Wi-Fi, but my computer is just acting up.
I got great feed here, so it's actually not even stuttering, which is odd for Sherwood Park.
Yeah, it's just like blurry. It's weird. Yeah, so we're damn near even again, right? A couple of working doubles.
Bombers got 3 doubles going into the break.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, well,
see you on the other side.
Here, we'll run the commercial clip, guys.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
When you come to the Canadian Brewhouse, you'll feel right at home. We work hard to make our house your house. With an affordable menu of appetizers, entrees, desserts, beverages, and killer deals on daily specials. At our house, you never miss a play. As sports lovers, we've ensured each location includes over 50 TVs and our signature Jumbotron. The Canadian Brewhouse is the place people want to be.
Alrighty.
We're back.
So we got a close matchup here. We got playing for pride, Sherwood versus Sherwood. I mean, we're pretty much what are the Dreamcatchers have a 30-pin lead, I think, if I read that correctly. But
Matches are all really close. I mean,
yeah,
that
but I
second
mean,
match with
obviously
Caitlin and Aaron.
the Bombers have 3 doubles going, so that's
Yeah.
And Dex, good
Big
ball
shot
there.
by Dex.
Dexter throws just enough strikes that the coach is like, I can't pull him yet.
Well, and Caitlin, I think, is on a 4-bagger, isn't she?
She's on a 4-bagger, yeah.
She went open 4-bagger, yeah. Daryl gets up. That's a good shot, I think. Oh, no, punch.
A little out.
No, yeah, gets the 5, though, so it's spareable.
Oh, didn't get it to carry. Yeah.
Yeah, good clean by Daryl, though. So, I mean, if they get a couple more working marks there, it'll kind of claw back into the game. But Dream Crushers, again, just it doesn't feel like they're bowling that great, but they still have the lead.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I was saying earlier with Dexter, he looks like he's struggling, and you look over and he's got 280. Like, how is he struggling with a 280?
You look at the Dream Crushers game though, they really haven't done a lot except for the 3rd and 4th frame, and that kind of got them their lead, right?
Well,
I mean, so nine first strikes
match
in a row, and
first match, they're obviously Daryl's in good shape. Second match, I mean, the Dream Crushers are in great shape, so you're kind of split there. Third match is pretty close. I mean, you have
little advantage carry until he punched.
Yeah, correct. So carry punch, which kind of opens it up. You go strike spare. Now you're like even.
Yeah,
and then
now
4,
the bottom
5. 5. Johnny's on a triple, so I'd actually say he's in the driver's seat.
He's got the driver's seat,
yeah.
And Heidi's on the double, so she's pretty much on the driver's seat there too.
Yeah, and standings wise, the Bombers are really just looking for half a point or a point,
right?
And they're into the out of the relegation, or not so much relegation, but the wild card.
But you can bet the Bombers want 7.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so they're trying to play.
Dream Crushers are 55.
Yeah.
For anybody that didn't catch this morning's game.
Yeah, it'll be close. So really, I mean, if you look at this division, I guess we can pull it up again. You have who's going through. So the Misfits are in, I guess.
The Misfits are in.
So you have the
Dream
Misfits.
Crushers would be on top right now.
Yourself, Bombers, and then I guess Heartland. It's solidified now. It's just a matter of positioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's fight for first.
That 4-5 match will likely be your Okanagan Eclipse and Heartland.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, Bombers only need one point in their next 2 matches. So.
Yeah, and Adam throws another double at the bottom, so pretty good frame. 4 marks. 2 Oh, there's a good start for out of the commercial break. I'm going to start calling them the
Oh,
BPG
geez,
Carnage.
yeah.
Nope,
BPG
too
hit
soon.
pinners.
Ba-dum-bum.
How do you break this, Curtis? Right
There
there.
it
Yeah,
There she
great
does.
ball. That's a big
Great
triple.
ball, Heidi.
Yeah, that's a big triple. That keeps her in the driver's seat over Gary too, right?
Well, and just for
Yeah.
the totals, right? You want to you don't want to get too far behind, like we've said.
Yeah, Mark here can take the lead for the Bombers.
I mean,
Yeah, really a
35
little slow for the Dream Crushers coming out of the break too. Other than Dex walks up, throws a bomb right off the start, and then Caitlin's open after 4 or
Push it.
5 in a
Yeah,
row.
there it is.
Good
Johnny
shot
gets
by
his.
Johnny, and just gets fired up, throws it right in their face, says, "Take
I
that,
love
lanes
it.
1 and 2."
They all heard it down the other alley. It's not that big of a house.
That was good. I mean, it was a little thick, but again, tons of roll and fingers on the ball, obviously. Good
Great
shot.
ball, Dexter.
Dexter fires back.
Yeah, now
Put a little pressure. Put a little pressure on DB to throw a good ball here, eh? Don't make a liar out of me, DB. I said you were underrated.
That's a good looking shot.
There you go.
A little thin, but
now Caitlin's missed 2 in a row after her 4-bagger.
yeah, she gets the cover there. That'll be big. DB shooting at the corner. Yep. Oof.
And Caitlin got her cover.
Just tickled it.
Yeah, so Dexter with his double just got back into that match.
Yeah, no, it's pretty close. 740. Yeah, I mean, totals is almost dead even again. The second match, I mean, is probably a write-off for the Bombers. First match, I mean, it was going Daryl's way, but yeah, like you said, Dex is on a double, so they could flip carries. That match, that third match is close. And then 4 and 5, I would say the advantage to Bombers for the time being.
Did you guys have one particular spot in your rotation that you just didn't seem like you could win a match no matter? Like for us, like our 2-3 hole all year, we really struggled to try to get any points out of 2 and 3. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think it just varied. I mean, I don't know if Bradford, if you have anything you want to. Sometimes, yeah, you'd have.
I'm trying to think back, but
I'd feel like one spot in a 5-man team, someone is always going to struggle. There's that one, and then someone comes in for them, and they maybe can't seem to find it either. And you throw like a combined 180. Yeah, it just right. happens. So like it's.
And just looking at Kemp comes off the bench, and yet he's thrown one mark. And normally, he would come in off the bench in the 2-hole and be on fire. But I guess if you were struggling with that, and I noticed in our last game against you guys, Parker, even after we put in subs, the subs didn't get any marks either. So, we were getting marks to begin with. The subs go in, they're not getting any marks. And we just, kind of collapses the whole team there. But I just find that, if you're struggling and you come in off the bench, I mean, obviously you're going in because the bowler you're bowling for isn't bowling well. So do you put extra pressure on yourself thinking, okay, he didn't do well, I have to do
good
well.
Good shot by Adam. Throws the triple.
Walking it off.
Big frame for the Dream Crushers there again.
Yeah, Heidi and Mark are just trying to keep them in it. It looks like they're both they're both on triples, so there's tons there. But great frame by the Dream Crushers.
Oh, that looked like a good ball from Heidi. Yeah.
Push it.
Didn't get it to push.
Great count.
I mean, still there. I would say they're in the driver's seat. If they go spare strike, they'll just be up. Well, no, I guess the Dream Crushers have 3 strikes and 2 spares though. So.
I looked like it was going to be close. Man, those are the worst.
Yeah, and it kind of it takes you off that like momentum, that string, right? You had 3 strikes, you missed the corner. Now you got to start it all up again.
Yeah.
But, still pretty good run by Heidi.
Mark needs a Yahtzee here.
I want to see Mark just come off the lanes just jacked up again.
Me too. Love it.
That was like old school Johnny. Like I'm still probably a little bit young for that, but I remember hearing all this. Obviously, Johnny's still really good, but he was phenomenally good, 10, 15 years ago, and he would be really emotional, from my understanding. Let's see if he can get another one.
He still
do it
gets that
again?
way too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he does.
Oh, just about pulled a hamstring there. Nice.
And
Ball.
he's dealing with a bit of a wrist injury, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not so bad this year. I bowl him on Thursday nights. I'm on his team Thursdays, and he has his moments where after like the open and stuff, his
okay,
wrist
cool.
is really sore. But
Yeah.
it's been a lot
Wow.
better now.
Dex is going to make that
answering.
interesting.
Puts a
I mean,
little
I think
pressure on DB.
It's
Yeah,
almost
Darryl
even
needs-
if he throws
Darryl
a
needs
strike.
a
He's
strike,
got
yeah.
196 and 7, but Dex has the working double still. Yeah, it's a good.
Oh,
Wide left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Caitlin looks
Caitlin
like
not
she's
liking the
spraying it a
she's
little
not
bit.
liking the break.
no. There's a big spare for DB. He needs it there.
There's what we talked about.
Chop
in the
Cherry,
first
yeah, I
match.
think he started that damn
Good,
shirt.
good cover by Caitlin. Yeah, I mean, the Dream Crushers again. Just if they have another clean frame, they're not really opening up. It looks like the Bombers. They have one or two guys who maybe open up, and that's just all the Dream Crushers need to take advantage of the match.
Yep.
They need Mark to keep going, and they need Sean get there with that. Keep that mark on that strike.
Oh, the high chop. Yeah, if Adam can get going too. Looks like he's struggling a bit right now, but that's good. Yep.
There's
It's
a
a
good
ball.
ball by Adam.
Carey gets the spare. Yeah, so we get another close match here. No runaways at all.
No, you would think Johnstone, after throwing 5 in a row, he'd be running away with it, but Adam's right there with it.
Adam
straight.
hanging in
Even
there.
I don't know how you guys think. It's funny how like in the Open or like any sort of these team events, I almost don't even think about my individual match too much. I'm always thinking about the team total. Like if I win my
Gotcha.
match, it's a bonus, but I'm just thinking of like the totals were 3. Like at the end of the day, you want to win your point, but it's more about winning that team total.
It's not as important as to keep close to your opponent and hope somebody on your team can put you over the edge.
Yeah, I always look at my team scores and see where everybody's at, and then if I'm having a rough game, I try and match or beat whatever their low guy is. If I'm having a high game,
Gotcha.
I want to try and beat whatever the highest guy on their game is, just for team. Like I don't ever look at individual. I always look at what's going to help the team the most.
Right. Well, I'm new to these team things. I never, I've never bowled in the team situation. So this year was a huge learning curve for me on even my own thought process. There's a good
great
shot
ball,
by
Heidi.
Heidi. You knew she was getting a strike after missing that corner. It's like
Great
a
shot.
guarantee, isn't it?
Adam comes up here.
Well, he got that out there
Oh,
too a
no.
little bit.
Cloud.
Yeah.
So that's a big opening for Johnny.
So you think Johnny sees that from lane 15?
Oh,
He's
heard
gotta
it.
know.
100%.
Not that I think he's not watching, but does he?
Oh,
Oh,
he heard it.
oh,
Oh,
no.
jeez. He shouldn't have been watching or listening.
I was just gonna make that comment, Henry. I don't think he's watching, but you can hear the sound of
You
a
can
headman,
hear it.
that thunk, like
Yeah.
Unless there's somebody else bowling in the lane. But even then, like I say, I don't see anybody beside the Bombers there. None of those pins are going down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of pins beside them. 2 lanes. So
Yeah.
Must be a quiet morning. Must be nice outside.
Yeah, they're chipping. I mean, it's a close match still. 985 to Dax comes up. Does he throw another one?
No, little thin there.
Little thin. Yeah.
But still, now he's winning that match, right? DB throws a strike again. He's got that extra ball. So this is a big ball. Yeah,
Daryl strikes out.
Oh, no, he pitched it. Yeah, so now, not that it's over, but he gets the spare. He almost has to get the spare just to stay close, right? Because Dex has him by 16.
Oh, and that was probably the first bad ball he threw this game.
Yeah.
And bad ball by,
There we go,
he missed
Kalen. That was a great ball.
Kalen throws a bomb. Bad
Yeah,
ball
you
is in, he missed the spot by a half a millimeter and he missed the middle. Like,
Yeah.
if that's a bad ball, really, it's not.
And Caitlin goes up.
Yeah,
Goes right. I
Caitlin's-
just missed that. So she threw another.
Yeah,
spinner.
Caitlin's just throwing bombs. Started off really well, missed the middle a little bit there.
So top two matches are looking like Dream Crushers. Third is it's probably Dream Crushers.
Really close. Yeah,
4 and
really
5
close
are
until
looking
Sean
good
misses.
for Bombers. But it's close. Well,
Gary
Gary's on
got
a double though. Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
I mean, see if Kim can get the spare. Yep.
Yeah, this one brings him right back puts him in probably the driver's seat.
Yep.
For Gary.
Oh,
Didn't like it.
pitch is right.
Nope.
Yeah, that hurts. Sean. Oh no. Pops. So what are we looking at? 9. What are the Bombers at? Is it still 900? Because I mean, it looks like the Dream Crushers.
yeah.
So they're going to be up. Wow, they do have 4.
They're going to be up 100. Be up 100 almost.
At least I'm thinking 70 or 80 going into 10. Oh, Gary opens.
Another miss by Gary.
So now Heidi should be in full control of that match.
Like you say, the Bombers only need, the half a point to get into the playoffs, but darn well they don't want the half point.
No.
Yeah, you want to go out and win.
This is Sherwood Park. They want it to be their house, not the Dream Crusher house. But
yeah. Well, what about Average Pros?
It's our house already. We have our merch table set up there all year. If it's for popularity, we'll win for sure. But bowling wise, we'll see next year.
And I know.
Heidi,
that's tough plow. And I know Mark has a heart of gold, and I've just met Mark in Regina, but I have never seen someone throw a gutter ball in my entire life. Like I couldn't believe it when I saw. We were bowling, you guys, and someone was like, "Dude, he threw a gutter ball." I'm like, "No." I was like, "Oh, maybe it was an offset, and he was throwing at the 2-pin." You know what I mean? That happens. He's like, "No, it was a clean."
Yeah. No, clean gutter. And you've met Mark. He's a gent. He's one of my best friends.
And he wears
him and I were the
sleeve, it sounds like.
Oh, he totally does. And that's the whole reason we got those T-shirts there. That that's down because of the corner pins, which is fitting why I bowled a 448. And then the other ones is Dare to Be Average, which is the 2-pin down, because at the beginning of the year, Mark had two pins, 2 games in a row. And I mean, it's not normal, for some, top caliber. I mean, it happens, but not two in a row. So that's why we came up with the shirt. And I felt horrible for him. I was just happy that we got him into the lineup and him. Yeah. And we got him into the game, and he started throwing bombs, and he finished off pretty strong. So it was good, other than the gutter ball, but it happened.
Yeah, it looks like so. They're going to be down about 80 to 90 heading into 10. So that's a pretty tall ask, and they only have two marks. Yeah,
2 marks on the top. Yeah.
I mean, this is going to be it's going to be tough. But you never know. Crazy stuff happens in bowling. You get the first 2 or 3 guys run a triple. They go open. This is a big ball for Dex too, depending on.
Oh, he pitched it.
Okay, so he throws the strike, puts him at 231. Yeah, first strike's big.
272 there.
First strike's huge for Daryl.
Daryl's got a 281, so Daryl can take this back.
And I mean, even the spare. Oh my!
Boy.
So now he doesn't even need the strike. A count spare is, you can't open. Count strike's huge, but
that's a
he throws a ball.
Great ball,
great shot,
huge shot. So that match is pretty well Daryl's. He steals it. Well, I mean, he was in control till about 8.
6 pins.
Kind of gave it away, and then oh god, I don't even want to say anything.
7 points.
Hey, Oh, God, don't
you
say
throw
it.
the head pin and you throw it through the hole or something. I don't even want to.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Come on,
We're
Daryl.
talking about
try
DB.
this.
He's so underrated. He's going to throw a bomb right here and be done with it.
So Caitlin's match, that's obviously over. But again, like that's where, for totals
And
here.
Kaylin goes, oh, I thought you got
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like if Daryl throws a triple, and I think Adam's bowling that second match, correct?
Yeah, Adam.
Yeah, he throws a double or something. Like it's still there. Yeah, that's another one.
Oh, good carry.
So that puts him at 11-0-1 or 10.99.
Caitlin didn't get her spare, did she?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Wow. So that's what I'm saying. Open.
Yep.
So now Daryl's
And
gonna have
there's
more
only the one
points.
count each.
Daryl's gonna have one more points in his frame than those two combined, right? Without a ball. So they are chipping away at the total, but it's still
It's tough when you've only got, like you say, that one mark, right?
He throws another one, I think. Yeah,
DB throws it long.
Great finish.
So they're
Great
down
finish,
68, and but they're already done. They got one bowler done. The Dream.
They've
Crush.
got right.
yeah,
They've
so
got a
this is
bowler in
really
hand.
number.
So
So if Adam
Henry's
can,
right,
if Adam
though,
can, if Adam can throw three, that's they're in the
Carey
lead.
with it. Henry's right,
After
though. I
two
mean,
frames.
if the Bombers had some marks, they'd be in. Honestly, I'd say it would be kind of even if they had like 3 marks
Yeah.
down the line, but they don't.
even if one of those three had a strike,
Oh, big spare by
Like-
Carey.
that was a big spare. Good count on his spare too.
See if Kemp can come up and. Oh no,
Pretty
that's
much
huge.
kicked them in the.
No foul language. We're on. This is PG show, Henry.
That's
I
why
think I've already
didn't
dropped
say
the
it.
F-bomb once. Now that I think about it, gonna have to mute that. Cut it out.
You slid it under the radar.
Okay.
Yeah, we blocked it. I got friends that work for the radio, so he's not allowed to swear at all. I just think there's no way I could go on here and not say the odd shit. No,
Yeah,
it's just no
I
way.
agree.
I'm in construction.
So 11. Yeah, I mean they're
Just
still
natural.
down. They're down 80, right? So they got 135 there. I mean, oh geez.
Oh,
So I mean,
well,
taking it close.
The 2-hole really didn't help them at all.
This
With,
is huge. Sean needs all of them, I think, just to give him a fighting chance. Come on, first one. Oh my! Oh,
it was a little
aces.
thick on that one.
You're
I
right,
thought it was a little.
I thought it was aces for a second. So you got so what?
So
are
they
the
only have
Dream
100.
Crushers are looking at 1, 2 for
They've got
sure. It's looking like a 2. Wow. God,
45.
5-3 again, right? Hold on, I guess.
Yeah,
so,
it looks like it.
Dream
They've got
Crushers got
1249. The Bombers can potentially have.
well, I'm just thinking
That's
for
the
matches.
most they can get.
So the Bombers have the first one, probably the 4th and 5th too, right? Or the 4th is over, and the 5th is in good shape. I mean, even if Adam runs 3, Johnny needs a mark. So Bombers are going to take at least 3, likely. So that's another.
Sean,
Yeah.
That's a good shot there.
So they're yeah, it's just tough. I think it's still. If Adam does anything, right, I think it kind of shuts them out. But yeah, the Dream Crushers at a tough 10th frame. It looks like here. Oh my god!
Oh, jeez. Wow. He gets
So
the
now,
turkey.
I mean,
Oh,
now I really have to start doing some math. Who's going to
And
math?
Heidi gets a
Wow.
strike.
So-
Here we go.
if
Keep
they
it going.
can
Let's
run-
make it close.
They
They can run all of them.
1239.
Yeah, they can get to 1239.
So they
Oh.
can beat them by 1.
If Adam cleans, okay.
If Adam cleans.
If
Oh,
Adam
wouldn't that be
cleans.
something, eh?
Oh, now they don't even need that.
They need the 5. They need 5 in a row.
They still need 5. Yeah.
4 in a row left. Is that enough?
Yeah, that'll do it.
So yeah, Bombers at least got 3 points. So no matter what,
Oh, great.
Oh,
There's
great
2.
ball.
Go, Heidi. One
And
more.
There's a chance.
Oh, and Adam's trying to get that extra deuce.
So Adam finished pop, eh? Wow. That's tough.
Yeah, he finished with the turkey.
No, I meant sorry, Weber.
They're
Yeah,
12:36.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh my gosh. So what keeps them alive here? So anything on the side is still
They have to strike out.
They need
Get off.
strikes. Although
Oh,
Heidi,
my.
there you go.
Rob
throws
Heidi.
a
So
bomb.
Johnny needs.
What were you talking about? The 4-hole, man. Give yourself a chance. That's unreal.
That's right. Absolutely.
The
So, yeah,
12,
Bombers
So
got the
because
first. They got the
he
first and
needs
the
to go
fourth.
strike corner.
Wow,
for the
that
win
would
by
be.
1.
So they were up 80 or 90. The Dream Crushers open up. Who I think someone went spare strike. I think maybe Carey, but the rest of them
Carey.
opened up. 4 out of 5 opens.
This
Do we
would
know
be
what do they need?
amazing.
Double. He needs double left.
Double left.
Double
left,
left.
or right. Double corner.
First one.
Oh,
Ah, Johnny.
Absolute puke.
Damn
He
it.
got hit the middle.
hey,
Oh,
that's a
that's
great
tough.
fight back.
Yeah, that was. I thought there was no chance really in hell they were gonna.
Of course, he throws a good second ball. Ah, well, that would have been fun.
Yeah, so
At least get the
5-3.
first one.
So that puts the. What do we got if I put the standings up? So the Bombers are going to be, or sorry, the Dream Crushers are at 60.5 then, right? They just took 10, 5-5.
Yep.
And that puts the Bombers at 50.5.
Yeah, so Dream
So
Crushers.
the Bombers need another 3 to at least get
To
second.
pass the Misfits. Yeah.
Wow. That
Oh,
was,
Johnny finishes off with the strike, eh?
Hey, that was a great
Ah.
finish.
Jeez. Made it close.
Yeah, that was a match. Holy smokes.
Great finish.
12-24 to 12-36.
Yeah,
And you know, and the Bombers had a one. Don't forget, the Bombers had a 174 in there. You know, that's not typical.
And going into 10, I really didn't think there was much of a chance, to be truthful. I thought, the game's over pretty well, right?
Yeah.
All right, one match left,
They were down 90, right? 90 points.
So I think we got to admit the coaches in once they. I'm not seeing the button at the bottom yet, but I could be wrong.
So flip us on screen, so we don't have to. Not that they want to look at us. They probably want to rather look at the scores, anyways. But
They want to look at that guy throwing balls on the scoreboard.
yeah, because Daryl's up. It's his turn to go. Technology's hard, eh? This is why you're doing it, not us.
Well, I don't see. Oh, there's Danny.
Hey.
Hey, that was a
Oh,
little closer
jeez.
than I wanted it.
Wow.
Right?
What a finish by the
Yeah.
Bombers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Going into 10, Danny, did you think you guys had it pretty much secure? Or?
Well, I don't think you ever really. I mean, I think we looked like we had like a 100-pin lead, but then
Yeah.
I think we opened 3 of 4, 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4
like
or
it
5
was-
there. We were saying
Yeah.
the match was pretty well over, but Daryl struck out. I think their second one punched, but
Heidi
then,
struck out.
Heidi struck out. Yeah.
yeah, two of them banged out to give it a chance, right?
Yeah. No, it was good finish on the Bombers for sure.
Yeah, no, that was a hell of a match.
Yeah, we've
It was.
we finished matches really strong this year. We're a veteran team, and we punched a lot in those 2 matches. But you know what? It boils down to those 2 missed corner pins. If we pick those corner pins, those plows don't matter, right? And we're always on the middle. 3 of our losses this year have been by 10, 12, and like 23, right? And but no.
The 3 of us were joking there. We into 10 there. I think you guys were down 90, and then obviously the Dream Crushers kind of had a poor 10th frame. And going into Heidi, once Adam punched, if you guys ran 5-bagger left, you were gonna win by 1, I think.
Yep.
1.
So
Yeah.
Heidi threw all of them, and I figured, oh my gosh, like they actually have it. And then Johnny pitched wide, but yeah, great match.
Oh, Heidi's so
Great.
clutch, right? She's just so good.
Yeah.
But you give us strikeout in 10, and then they get a couple of shots back. We get a couple of shots back, but it is what's out there, and that's what we did, right? Like I said, corner pins aren't that tough, right? Plowing, you got to attack the middle, you got to hit it, you're gonna punch, but we shouldn't be missing corners, and we missed 2 corners, lose by 12, right? So.
Yep.
And what was a real surprise is Aaron's been one of our most consistent bowlers this year in the number 2 slot.
Yeah, it looked
He's
like
been
you guys.
money all year long.
That two-hole
And,
spot
he
kinda
started-
struggled there.
Yeah, had a tough
Oh
start.
yeah,
Couple 3 pins.
yeah,
And
tough
then
start,
Kemp
and then
Kemp just plowed in some inopportune moments, just couldn't really get it going.
yeah. But like I say, you give us one frame back, then they get one frame back, and it's all the same, right?
Yeah.
So it was a good match. Two good teams, good match. I'm
Yeah.
thinking both teams wanted a little bit more for total, but it is what it is. And so I'm not sure in the point situation if we have a chance going into the last game now.
No, yeah, you guys are
No, I
50
think-
and a
No.
half, 50
Down
and
10,
a
I
half.
think.
We need
Dream Crushers
8.5 we're down.
No, 10 and a half.
Yeah.
Or
10 and a half,
they're
you're
10 and a
down.
half, okay.
10. Yeah, 10 exactly.
So we needed that total, right? So I knew it was somewhere around there, but I wasn't. You know me, I don't follow numbers.
Yeah,
So-
Danny, another.
Well, good job,
looks
Danny.
like
Another
Yeah,
top
first-
finish
Thank
for you
you.
guys,
First
Danny, with
place
the Dream
qualifier.
Crushers.
It's not.
Yeah, I think we were second last year. So first place is good. I'll take first this year.
Awesome. Great finish,
Oh, yeah.
guys.
Good finish.
Awesome to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Danny.
Yeah.
Good luck in the
And
Dream Crushers.
Lynn, you're back for one more, aren't
Okay.
you? So
Okay.
Yeah, good
We'll
luck
we'll
playing
see.
Danny.
your last game.
What's that? Yeah, we're
Okay.
back right away now. We
You
play
You played
We
a
played-
Calgary Carnage.
Carnage out of Calgary. Thanks, Danny. Hey, Danny, if we meet in the playoffs,
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, if we meet in the playoffs, go on a cruise, would you?
Okay, will do. They were better when I
he's
was
already
on.
booked.
Okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
buddy.
Okay,
Thanks, guys.
thanks.
He's already
Yeah,
booked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you need me to book one? Do you need me to book one for you?
No, I'm good.
If he's paying.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah.
No worries.
All right.
So
I think they
Yeah,
would
Lynn-
rather have
Lynn, you
Adam
can
Weber
stay
go
on
on a
there.
cruise. You're gonna bring Lynn in, bring the other one in? Oh yeah, perfect.
Geez, I go from the shortest guy to the tallest guy.
Ah, ha, ha.
You know
He's
what?
only
You know
got
which
like a
one you
foot
are,
on you.
Harvey.
I don't know if you're.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're the shortest or if Danny's the shortest.
Oh, Danny's the shortest. Are you kidding? I tower over. There's 3 people I tower over in this game, and he's one of them.
Sure.
So what's the lineup looking like this game?
You're
Harvey?
the
Just
best
threw them all
looking,
into a
though.
blender.
Lynn. You're the best looking.
What's
Yeah.
our lineup this time? It's
No, not really a blender, but
yeah. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't match lineups anyways. I don't know
who's
supposed to
giving
be
the
down
lineup?
first. So we're gonna go with.
okay, I'll tell you
with,
mine. I'll tell.
You're gonna tell me yours.
Okay, Carnage, go first.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, Lynn, go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Steve Cummings at leadoff. And then Annette. And then Adam. And Daryl and Mark.
Okay.
And then
Sorry,
Harv.
I'm having some
Harvey.
technical problems here.
The Wi-Fi cut out in Calgary. Must be a storm.
No, it's actually nice today.
Hey, that's the
Or-
best that Harvey's looked in a long time.
The Carnage is raining. Carnage down in Calgary.
Yeah.
Bradford, it's been golfing weather out there for like a month, hasn't it?
Oh, boys, I've been golfing since February.
Jeez.
Wow.
Not well, but yeah, it hasn't really been. It's been pretty cool. It's been cool though. Like, I don't think I played a round under 9 degrees.
That's
Oh,
all.
I wasn't
geez.
playing too much, but it's still nice to be out.
Yes, it's finally nice.
Oh.
Yeah, we may just.
Calgary's connection is Carnage.
I think Harv cut out here. So
Well,
may
do we
just-
need Harv? We can go flip him in and let him roll.
Yeah, I think we'll
we
just
know.
maybe announce
We know
the starting
Bombers.
lineup?
We don't really
You
want
got
to
him
talk to
back
Harvey
yet? No.
anyways.
Parker, is it you? He didn't want to talk to you. What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was. I must have rubbed him the wrong way. I have no idea.
Schneider
Or
probably
his-
came and cut the feed.
His connection
With
cut out.
Schneider, first 100% it was Schneider.
Sure.
Yeah, I blame Schneider too. Well, That's even better.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, why don't we
We're
wait?
we're just we're gonna cut to the lineups, I guess.
That's what I say. Throw the lineups on to each team. We can read them out, or let the people read them.
Yeah, already. Bradford, what do you want to give her?
All right, so we got
Yeah.
Carnage. We got Curtis Kaplan, Kelsey Wilton, Tracy Smith, Brad Wilton, Bobby Kite, Rob Wolfson, Michael Coutier, Kerry Schneider, and the manager, Harvey Poxa.
And then Henry for the Bombers.
The Bombers, we got the underrated Daryl Bradley, Mark Johnstone, Steve Cummins, Heidi Mapstone, Sean Heller, Adam Kemp, Aaron Arnett, Annette Campbell, and Lynn Howell as the coach, manager. Bowling out of Sherwood Park.
Alrighty. Cut to the action here.
Yeah, let's get bowling. No, we're right on schedule.
Yeah, so their lineup, we got Rob, Kurt, Kerry, Tracy, Brad. And I'm not sure what Lynn quite said. I think he had we'll see in a second, I guess here.
He didn't have Daryl first. Daryl was bowling fourth.
Mark was fifth. Annette was second, maybe.
Yeah, I think the Carnage.
Steve Cummings. Steve is first.
Was first. Yeah, Steve, Annette, Adam,
DB,
Bradley,
Mark.
Johnstone.
Yeah, so it should be. I know the Carnage probably want to still go out again. There's a pride factor there. You want to beat a team,
Yeah,
a good team out of Sherwood Park. Like they're probably going to finish second in that division if they. I think when we pulled up the standings, right, they just need.
So Bombers got what, 3 there?
Yeah, so Bombers have 50.5. Dream Crushers
So
have
they need
6.
3 to. They need 3 to get into second then.
Dream Crushers have
Yeah.
60.5. Yeah.
The Misfits are out of Pony Dune.
Yep. Bonnie Dune.
Yeah,
I was
talk about.
I get a chuckle. I'm like, man, we gotta like, especially that next gen. You have Tyler and Bradley. They're already good enough. They don't need Bonnie Dune.
They don't-
money further.
Right?
Like, good lord.
Steve
comes
throws
up
a
to
bomb to
throws
start
ball.
off.
Good start.
It wasn't a couple weeks ago though that next gen they just barely broke 1,000, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they must have just punched their lights out. That should be impossible for that team there.
You would think it would be impossible.
They did the 16 something, and then the following week they did
the 1,050 something. I don't know what it was.
I don't even know if it was that high.
I also think they've had a couple of 1500s though, which is
Yes. I have it right here. Yeah, they had
Net comes in with a spare.
1,020.
yeah,
in
good
their
spare
ninth
by
game.
net.
Holy jeez. 1,020 is like average
the
pro
week-
numbers.
The week before that, they had 1,635.
Yeah, I'm not
615
sure what
pin
you guys
drop.
shot at us, but you're being generous.
No, I don't
we needed that win. I mean, we bowled pretty well too, but
Yeah.
yeah, like we needed to win that.
Oh,
game,
the
or we
the
were
only
close.
chance that we had was Jordan, and he did throw a 316 or something, and you
Yep.
just beat him. Like you bowled a
Yeah,
good game.
Jordy.
He had a chance, still barely, but that's all right.
Yeah, so I'm curious what the mindset of the Carnage is here, because I mean this is it's a prideful game. You still want to bowl well, but I think one of two things are going to happen. You're either going to freewheel and throw like a 1,400, or it's just going to be terrible.
It's going to be a 990.
You can't have under $1,000. You get automatically relegated.
I like it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting next year with it sounds like they might do a little bit of a relegation round or something. As
Yeah,
there's
that'd be
a lot of interest, right?
that would be
I like that idea, and I know
Yeah, me too.
we're
It
one of
makes
the
every
teams
game.
that are absolutely. We're one of those teams trying to fight too, but I like that idea. That's how you keep the league stronger, right? The teams that don't quite compete, you bring in another team that maybe you do a little relegation tournament that adds in. They kind of talked about maybe the bottom two teams, and then bringing in two other teams, and doing a little 4-game, 3-game tournament, and the top 2 move on, and the bottom 2 wait for next year again.
Well, it would make games like this a little more meaningful, right? Like,
Yep. I agree.
I mean, Carnage, they want to take 8 points and get into 6th or 7th and not have to have that
Right.
relegation
even
match.
deal with that. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I like it.
And I like it. Yeah, it throws an extra, bit of competition in there. You can't just come out and throw a dud and expect to, play the next year.
That's the great thing about this league being so new and starting up. The ideas flow,
Great
and
shot by Tracy.
we get to expand every year and figure out different ideas of how to make it even better and better the following, right?
Yeah. Were you in Nebs this year,
Myself,
Hudson? Yeah.
I was not. No, I didn't.
No, you weren't, Parker. I know that. But were you?
No, I was not. No, I was supposed to
Oh,
go,
okay.
but my sons had provincials for swimming that weekend, so
Oh, okay.
I'd like
Yeah,
to try
I
and make it
get,
out there this year.
Yeah, me as well. I do. I don't know if I get into this mindset once it's like, so I play not competitively, but like semi-competitive softball, and then I'm golfing in the summer. So like if you don't make open nationals, I feel like after Red Deer, my bowling brain
You're
just
done.
kind of switches off.
Gotcha.
Exactly. Till like September. I do want to try that Nebs event just to see the house. I've heard it's an
The
absolutely super cool
it was
facility.
amazing. It was amazing. So, but at the
Don't
end of
book
the
your
year, right?
hotels
Like,
through Mitch Davies, though. I hear.
yeah, don't book your hotels room. It's 100%. But when we went, like, it's the end of August, so it's like, okay, we're just starting to get geared up for bowling, right?
Yeah.
So it seemed like the perfect time. It was a good time. We went to a Blue Jays game, downtown
Yeah, that's
Toronto
awesome.
for dinner, and so it was the holiday. So I'm basically taking my 2 boys again this year, and we're going to book our hotel. DB will come and crash
Great
with us,
call,
and yeah.
Yeah, no, I do want to check. Obviously, it's another cash event. It's fun to bowl well, make some money, compete. But more, how many lanes is it, Henry? I don't like. Is it?
Oh,
I thought it was like 48 or something, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's 48.
But not only is
So
it
they'll
48,
just-
like they have like a play center, like an arcade.
Oh
like
god, it's not a play center.
Massive.
It's West Edmonton Mall combined
It's
in
an
one big
amusement
building.
park, apparently.
Yeah, they're building a
Just
mini golf course.
Build the hotel attached to the.
Well,
bowling.
that's what, right, Jeff. You listen to this. Build a hotel. We'll just stay there. No, they're building a big mini golf center down there right now. So there'll be, I know we don't condone to gambling in the 5-pin universe, but I know there'll probably be some mini golf side bets guaranteed.
No gambling in the
fun.
bowling world. You've got to be kidding me.
No, we don't.
Great
No.
ball back.
There's like 70% of people are degenerate gamblers. Anyways, actually, hey, someone cut that out, please. This is not.
Yeah, mute. But no, it's a good holiday. Like the end of August, it's just a really good holiday.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you make a trip out of it, right? It's nice outside. It's August. Like you said, if you could see a Jays game, like I love ball, like that'd be sweet. I would. Do
Yeah,
that
it was awesome. Well, and this year with the new arena or the new renovations to
Hopefully
Skydome,
the Jays are on a home stretch. Like maybe you time it where
they are. They're playing
Are they?
Orioles. Yeah, they're playing
that's
Baltimore.
sweet. So they are at home again.
Yeah, they're at home the
Schneider with
Wednesday.
just
Thursday.
puked on himself and then spares it. Rips a 3-pin, but unreal. Outside too. That's just disgusting.
Jeez.
What do we got going here?
Gracie's probably
Get
gonna
that
come
guy
up
a bib.
Carnage
Oh,
had a good start, 4-3.
Yep.
This is it. This is the last game of the regular season here. Just battling it out.
Yeah, it looks pretty even to start. I mean, no one's doing much. I guess the top, they get Bombers had a pretty good start. Brad's got a strike at the bottom.
You'd think maybe they'd start a little freewheeling here, knowing full well that neither one of them, they want to win, but the pressure's kind of off for
it
the
doesn't
Bombers.
really do much for the Bombers. I mean, second to third, I don't think it's a big difference in playoffs.
No,
I think they
so.
still play the same team no matter what, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think how it works, if I was listening correctly, so the 4-5 play that kind of a while. It's a 1-game match. Winner of that moves on. Now you're into Final Four.
Oh, okay.
One plays
they play
four, but
play-
you get
yeah.
you get a 2 game now. So let's say you lay an egg, it just kind of gives you. You don't want to get into that 1 game match where someone gets hot and you're toast, right? You can lose the first match 6-2, right? You come back, win 7-1, you still go through. So it just gives you that. And then I think the 2 play 3 in the same format in a 2 game match. Then the winners of that are going to play in the divisional finals, let's call it. And then I think it's a 3 game match. And then the championship might be 4.
Oh, Brad
going
Just
for the
about.
clean. No, it wasn't a spare. I was just going for the clean because he ripped the deuce with his second one. Yeah, so then for the Bombers, even if they finish second or third, they're still playing the Misfits.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah.
Correct.
So at this point, they're playing each other. So
they're just, you throwing balls for confidence, whatever.
Oh, great ball by Rob.
That really has nothing to do with their. So it's a 4-5 spot. We'll end up bowling each other, and then the winner of that has to bowl the.
Yeah, I'm curious what happened.
The sleeping dream crushers.
Someone should figure out what Next Gen ended up doing today, because we could be in that. I know the Roses, like we could potentially drop to 4th if Next Gen had a good day. So I'm hoping Tyler didn't have his 400s buried in his back pocket today, but
he had a 420 on 420.
I seen that.
Yeah, that was
a great shot by Annette.
Yeah, because that's
the Bombers are rolling this game.
Yeah, that first buy I think is just so incredibly important. Yeah, the Carnage.
Yeah, I think so too.
Split? Oh no, chop. So throw the first 2 up top.
Nice to see Schneider get on the middle here. I'll throw it out for you there, Parker.
Nice. I'm glad I'm not the only one tripping. He just sent me a text too. I'm like, dude, you puked all over yourself in the second frame. See if he gets the spare. Wow.
Oh, you didn't cherry that? That's money.
I don't think Schneider has spared 3 shots in a row in his entire life. So this is like, if he could frame this on his wall, like that's a huge win for him.
Yeah, might be it.
I'll screenshot it.
It's personal victory.
So Kurt's coming up here. Oh no, this is Tracy.
Great shot, Tracy.
Throws a bomb.
And then the Bombers open up 2-3. So it's chopped cherry by Adam. Oh, sorry, no, 2 strikes, just the 1 open. Yeah, the dreaded God, I think
it's a big frame for the Carnage.
Yeah, nice ball by Brad. That chopped cherry it's such a frustrating.
How many have we seen?
You throw a good ball, your first shot that is damn near a strike, and then you hit exactly what you're aiming at the second shot, and then you get 15 out of it.
I feel like since we talked about that in that first match, we're under 50% spraying chops. And it's all been cherry to 3, except for the one. I mean, Kerry Schneider, of course, would have to be difficult and change that. But
oh, Daryl.
Speaking of cherry threes.
Oh, no. Daryl just keeps on himself through a right 3-pin. Jesus. You're going to have to get a lot of these guys bibs. You can't rip 3-pins. That's just unacceptable. I mean, it could be worse, right, Henry? It could be the average pro.
Could be worse.
Couple 3-pins, gutters.
3-pins are a step up.
I've just commentated, cursed myself. We're going to go up in the playoffs first match on leadoff. I'm going to rip a 3-pin, guarantee it.
There was a couple.
And I'm never going to hear the end of it.
About 4 or 5 years ago, we were playing in the Regina, the Bakers. It was myself, Len Anseth, Joel Mamcher, and who was it? Jackie Treble at the time. It was Jackie Spark, Jackie Treble. And we were playing Bakers together. And I couldn't stop ripping 3-pins. Like I must have ripped 5 3-pins through 4 games. So we made a rule. We made a rule. Anybody that hits a 3-pin, it's a round of shots. So what happens? I go 3-pin, cherry the other 3-pin, 2 rounds of shots, 1 frame. Len Anseth comes up, cherries a 3-pin through the hole, another 2 shots. Jackie, we ended up having about 9 3-pins in that one game. And then we had to break the rule because, I mean, we're on game 5 and there was 11 games left.
Right?
Yeah.
That was one year at the Open Provincials. Not this year, but last year, I think. Derek Holmes playing 4th. I'm playing anchor. We're playing Edmonton. Derek Holmes rips a 2-pin. I can't recall the last time I've ever seen Derek Holmes rip a 2-pin. We're just laughing. Spares it. I go up. I rip a 2-pin. I follow him. I can't remember the last time I ripped a 2-pin. So both of us rip a 2-pin, and then we rattle off like as a team. I think it was 11 or 12 strikes in a row after that. So I was like, dude, we just needed to loosen the mood.
Yep, totally true, right?
Good start by Rob though after the plow if he gets a spare. Yep.
Yeah.
Double count
Yeah,
spare.
great frame for the Carnage last frame. 5 marks.
He's in control of that match. If Steve, I was just gonna say if Steve misses.
I got a Baker's team this year for Red Deer. I got Ryan O'Callahan and Al Paquette. He's gonna come bowl with me, and then Sue from our team and myself. So yeah, we're just going to drink. So it's. I think we've already set up some rules with 3 pins, 2 pins.
Nice.
Should be,
so how many balls do you think Adam and Daryl have left here for? What do you think Lynn's giving them?
Where are they at here? So
3, 4.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. So what did middle bowler went 5 spare, and then what? Head pin
5, 2,
head pin chop off.
2.
There's 2. He's hit the middle last 2 frames. Hard to say. See what Schneider. Oh, he throws a strike.
Oh,
A
Schneider.
rare feat.
Holy jeez, man! You told him he pukes on himself, and now he's like, "Better not do that again."
Dude, every dog has their day, Henry. Come on. Yeah, it's hard to say, Brad. I mean, if he plows in 4, yeah, I don't know.
I'd say Adam's leash is longer than Daryl's. Only because Adam, came off the bench last game.
Oh, Tracy.
Just a Carnage of starting to roll actually a little bit in the middle here, pulling away.
Yeah, 8 straight marks, and then unfortunately head pin.
Yeah, I mean they're both in their match though too, right? Like Schneider has 73, and even if he throws a strike, Kemp here, I mean if he doesn't, oh yeah, that's.
Oh boy, let's see. Is he waiting? No, he looked at the coach.
Ooh,
Don't look at the coach. His turn.
The only thing Daryl's saving him right now, I think.
Don't look at the coach.
I think if he doesn't spare this, he's gone anyway.
Lynn's in his ear right now. You got 1 shot, kid.
Let's see if Morgan Wallen, Bradley Wilton gets a strike over there. Yeah, he does.
Oh, he does.
Oh,
and he's out.
There comes the finger roll. Have a
There
nice
comes
day.
the finger
Sit on the bench.
Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, yeah, Schneider.
Yeah, what do you do, right?
Like,
yeah.
You got it. I think. Oh, you got Heidi on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice option to have.
Right.
Yeah, it's interesting. What are you guys' thoughts on so if you have in an open format, do you put a really good player on the bench to start a game, knowing that hey, if someone struggles, I have faith that you come out, or do you just put out, hey, I'm putting out my best 5?
I think you put your best 5 out.
I agree personally, but I've heard 2 schools of thought on that where
it gives the I guess the other thing is it gives Daryl, where's the finger pull here? I guess the other thing it does give you with having that good player on the bench is knowing that if you're struggling, it's okay because you have a good player on the bench.
The other thing is you have to be some people can come off the bench. I do think it's rare though. I know I don't mind doing it, but you come into the 5th frame and maybe you hadn't bowled the game before. And so you got to get going right away. You're down in the match. Your team total might be down. It's a tough spot to come in at, I find.
You don't have a frame or a couple balls to get yourself warmed up. You have to be on your first shot.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I don't know. I say you throw out your best 5 and hopefully you don't need your spare. That's the whole advantage of throwing out your best 5.
So Mark,
See if Mark can stop this frame from.
Yeah, 4 opens and he's on a double. So that's
a big ball. Yeah,
and he knew that.
So that keeps him. It's about. I mean, it's even, but Carnage have the 4 marks to 1, right? So I'd say Carnage are actually slightly advantaged. So Rob versus Steve, 95 in the 4th. Yeah, Rob's in pretty good shape here. Oh,
Push it.
that was thick. Oh,
Ooh, Rob.
just a roast job. So corner. Should be able to spare both, I would think. Yep, Steve.
Oh, just missed.
Oh, he had
I
that.
thought that was there. So did I. Out of his hand, I thought it was
Must have
there.
hooked it the last second. Wow. Yeah, Rob gets it. Sorry, and the Misfits for this, are they Bonnie Doon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does anyone know who that? I'm not even sure who.
Yeah, Curtis Dunis, Brandon Hagen,
Okay.
Jamie
Yeah.
McCarr. Yeah.
So they're going to be in that 2-3 matchup against the Bombers, just depending on placement.
Right. Yeah. One will be 2, one will be 3.
Yeah, and their back half of the season, they played really well.
Yep. Yeah, not to like, and again, nothing. No, I'm not taking anything away from him from that comment, or this comment. They're a great team, but the Bonnie Doon, I just think is, and my only experience is bowling green and gold, and then last year at the Open, like it's just, I would say 10 to 15 points a game higher than another host, right? Not taking anything away from them.
No, I agree,
Still
but
gotta throw your shot.
I don't think it's that much anymore. Like Sherwood Park to Bonnie Doon. I know guys that throw not great at Bonnie Doon.
Carey with the point early.
Holy jeez, get the guy a star.
Dude, he's going on like PB pace here. If he gets anything over 270, I think.
But back to the Bonnie Doon thing.
I think it's easy because they have the black bases and the 17-inch centers, right? Where a lot of these houses don't have the black bases, but it's still 18-inch centers. So I mean, with the pins that close together, anything on the side is a strike, right? Like it's just.
Well, and I beg to differ with that. I'd pull up Bonnie Doon, and I felt like I'm throwing a good ball, and I'm leaving corner pins and chop offs all day long.
Yeah, I guess it depends on I've loved Bonnie.
Well, you throw it quite a bit harder. So guys like you and Bradley Tickat and Weber, yeah, and you're up the gut. I think you would have a little more of an advantage than some of the not necessarily slower rollers, but you know the backup throwers and stuff.
I just think, and again, that's like that next gen team. So you have, I mean, the whole team's good, but to point out two of them, Bradley and Tyler, are good at any house. Now you put them at Bonnie Doon. I mean, it's
I'm just watching them on the other feed, and you got a guy like Cody Steer, who throws a absolute cannon, and he started their match off with 4 in a row, and he just ripped a head pin.
And Brad throws the double. Johnny throws a ham bone.
And Kelsey's in for Tracy.
Is this commercial break, guys?
You bet.
Oh, jeez, it is. Hey, let's go fire up the commercial.
Well, back to the action shortly, hey guys.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
When you come to the Canadian Brewhouse, you'll feel right at home. We work hard to make our house your house. With an affordable menu of appetizers, entrees, desserts, beverages, and killer deals on daily specials. At our house, you never miss a play. As sports lovers, we've ensured each location includes over 50 TVs and our signature Jumbotron. The Canadian Brewhouse is the place people want to be.
Alrighty.
Are we down a guy? We down a man?
No, I'm back now.
We're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Back half of the game, we got 5:15. So the Carnage are up barely. They got 30 sticks up, but they do have 4 marks to the Bombers.
3.
30. But
We had a poll there too in the for the Carnage. Kelsey
Kelsey.
Wilton went in for Tracy.
Okay.
The last frame there.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean another close match. I think all 3 matches. I mean the
yeah, they've all been
Dream
really
Crushers
close.
won by 50 match 1. Then
Great
they
ball
won
speed.
by like 12 or 10. Nice shot by
Oh, Rob
that-
answers.
Yeah, so
Corner
Rob-
pin miss. Guaranteed strike the next frame.
Yeah, so Rob's up in
Good
the
count.
first match. Second match, I'm not sure. I think they're
that's
both maybe struggling with it. Oh no,
Curtis is up. Yep.
So the top 3, the Carnage are in control, and then 4th one they're definitely down. But I mean, the 5th, I mean Johnny's on a 4-bagger, but Brad's got the triple too. So
Yeah, he's got to keep throwing him.
yep, great shot by Curtis.
Curtis just goes up.
I think
Oh,
the
Carey's on a
Carnage
double.
Well, I don't know. Carey's already got 2 in a row. Is it possible the guy could get 3 in one game?
I love how you guys are just piggybacking on the Chirp Fest. Like I thought it was just going to be easy. Like, I don't even have to say it anymore.
Carey was so
Looks
funny
good.
in
There's a finger.
Saskatchewan.
Oh.
You can't finger point
Finger.
when it misses the middle. Oh my god! He got 8 more points than he should have got there.
The Carey was
You
just
gotta-
a riot in Saskatchewan. Like he's a
Carey's-
character. I love him.
He's a funny guy if you get him going. Can he get?
I think he
the-
gets himself going.
Oh.
So I mean, he's in. Yeah, the top 3 they're in pretty good. They're in good shape. But like, if Johnny keeps running him at the bottom, right? That holds him in for totals.
This
Totally.
Carnage team, they're on a roll here. They've
Yeah,
only
they're-
had 2 open frames in the last
And
4. They're both
And
headpins.
they're starting to pull away for totals, right? Yeah, it's another big ball by
Kelsey
Kelsey.
comes in and throws strikes instead of corner pins.
Yeah, they're pulling away a bit. See if Brad can throw the ham bone here. Love Brad's delivery too. Oh, pops there. Yeah, good run though. I mean, they got another 4 marks out of a possible 5. Yeah, I mean, they got a pretty good. I mean, gosh, I would have swore they were only up 30. Now they're up 150.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the strikes,
And now you're-
right?
Oh.
That punch! Wow. It puts a lot of weight on Johnny's shoulders there to just even keep him in it.
Carry the team. He's used to that. He pulls with me on Thursday.
Yeah, so they're I mean, their 4-5s are both on strikes though, right? So that's if they both, throw the next one, they're probably within another, I don't know, 70, 80. But so much better 6th frame by the Carnage than their first game.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
The first game we were
they
just going to
wanted
say the
that
Carnage.
play 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just going to say that. Well, they came out of the commercial break a little bit more. Maybe they were throwing bowling balls in between.
See if DB can throw a double here.
He needs to.
Oh,
Another
Bach.
block.
That's another balk, man. He's like
Time
minus
violation.
30. I think
Yeah.
he's like time clock. Isn't that the third time I think today?
I think he's trying to ice out the Carnage, right? That's an old team. They're going to get up. They've had to wait for 2 minutes. Like
That might be it.
Gary's already whining and complaining that he's had to sit for 4 minutes. Oh, and he throws a ball.
He throws a bomb.
Both times.
Yeah, good block. Good concentration. Can you guys do that if you're in your delivery? Can you step back if you're almost at that point, or are you an all or in?
Good, but I'm with Bradford. Once I in my head, it's horrible. Like second step, like I should step off. I go, no, I'm just gonna go. And then you rip a 3-pin or something, or like it's hard to pause midway.
I've gotten a little better at pausing because I find my hand I don't grip the ball very well. Johnny throws a bomb. Gets it to go.
Yahtzee.
So now that keeps them in it, right? They got 2 working doubles at the bottom.
Yeah, they're within 70 pins now, 74.
Yeah, so now it's close, right? That's what they needed. But
with the working,
Carnage are kind of going to just out-team them as they're bowling as a whole. The Bombers really need the top 3 to just do something here.
Yeah,
because 5 in the match. Oh, great shot!
That's a good shot by Steve.
Good double.
And Rob
gets tapped.
I mean, Rob's bowling a good game. I think he punched in 1 there, and then he's clean game.
Yeah,
double corner square, straight corner. He can't really bowl much better. Picks a clean on the nose. So
Rob has got to be one of the nicest guys in the game.
Oh,
he's
fantastic. And you know how much just passionate he is about bowling. I know Rob's been in some of these tour events where it's been a 7th or 8th game, and I'm close to that cut line. He's been great, a great sounding board or words of encouragement. Rob's he's a super nice guy.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm pretty green to the competitive and all the tour tournaments and stuff. I never bowled them, and I bowled a ship with Rob and Rich Weber, and those 2 guys were just absolute gems, both of them.
Yeah, no, both great guys. Well, so let's see what
Schneider point and
where is the finger point there? Jeez.
Yeah, so their Carnage are starting to pull away again because then another open here by the Bombers.
Oh, and Aaron came in for a net.
Yep. The dreaded 3-pin. They got almost 800 to what do the Bombers have?
690.
Yeah, so
they got them 2 working doubles though.
Yeah, not over by any stretch.
As we've seen that from last match.
Yeah, you couldn't have. I mean, if the Dream Crushers had 10 goes at that, they wouldn't have had a worse frame, I think, than their 10th frame. Like you're telling me that team opens up 4 of 5 frames. Just that's a gift.
No, I would have said you're lying.
Correct. Would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Oh, and Heidi punches again, so they're 2 more open frames. Little Finn gets the corner.
Yeah, like you said, Carnage just having a great team game.
Yeah, just solid. I mean, Rob at the top kind of got it going. Buck 70 and 6. Kurt 135 with a double. Carey's bowling well. They're that 4th bowlers. That's a tough match. But I mean, even Brad still has a 300 there if he runs the sheet. Not anymore, but I mean, damn near, right? So, they're bowling well as a team. If Daryl can get this one though, good ball. So that's huge. Gets him the triple and see if Johnny can. What's a 6-bagger? 6-pack?
6-pack. Good idea.
I want to see a 400 today.
Oh, why would you say? Oh my God, Parker! Why would you say it?
No, it doesn't. Johnny's throwing.
Can we mute him?
No, the best part is I'm in control of it, so I can mute you.
You say whatever you want.
Oh no! Please get a strike. Please get a strike.
There you go.
Oh, my God.
Geez.
Thanks,
Oh,
Parker.
wow.
That's the commentary curse. I'm going.
You know, I'm going to get a beer. I can't handle this anymore.
Is this your first time, Parker?
I just wanted to see a 400. That's all. Is that
Well,
much?
I know.
to ask?
Well, you just watch it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I hope he gets a
You know what?
shutout.
I feel better that he went strike open. If it was a perfect game, I would have never said that.
Yes,
That's
you
different
would.
than
Yes,
no,
you would.
You would.
No,
Absolutely.
400 in a perfect game. That's completely
Parker-
different.
Parker, no filter, Anderson.
Yeah, that's his new name
People are
for
gonna
sure.
watch this back and be like, "What in the hell are they talking about?" on this?"
Oh, they're gonna know exactly what we're talking about,
Yeah, they're going to see Parker Anderson's commentating. They know what's going on.
Nice.
right?
Okay, Rob, throw another strike here. So what do they got? About an 80? No, 100 pin lead still.
No, 50.
Oh, 77, not 27. Good eyes, Parker.
Oh, and then
Oh,
Rob is
Holds
just
again.
there's a
getting.
corner. Just got roasted there. Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh, and
That's a good
Steve.
carryover.
How annoying is that? They're not playing match play, but when you go up, you throw a really good ball, and you see the guy beside you just sort of throw slide,
Yeah.
and you're like, really? Like I threw it twice as good as you, and I got a worse result. And he spares it though.
I think it's probably one of the few sports where you can throw a good ball and be punished for it.
Yep. No, I agree. Or you hit what you're aiming at, you get a head pin. Great. I got one
Yeah.
pin. See if Aaron can come off the bench and oh no, 3 pin.
Yep.
I think Aaron is dealing with a knee issue too. I know in the
He
open,
is.
in
He
the
is
open,
dealing with the knee
really
issue.
struggled because I looked at the frames and he only played 100. I want to say 130 frames
Oh, good
on
carry
that
by
mixed
Curtis.
team. Where great ball by Curtis.
Yeah,
Which
he
was
did hurt
unusual.
his. He almost Jordan was the spare, and I think if they didn't have if they had more games left or it happened on day one, he would not have bowled day two. But he hurt his knee really bad. On Thursday, I spared for him.
Oh,
Well,
ball.
I bowled for him the
Schneider
first
must
2
be
days, and
listening
then
to
he totally is. He's like, I've
No
had
point
enough of
either, I
puking on,
noticed,
or
right?
maybe he's had enough of puking on himself, and he just thought, "Geez, I didn't bring 7 shirts."
Yeah, he hasn't even opened the frame yet. Corner there by Heidi. Yeah, I mean the Carnage are just coming out like 4 to 5 marks every frame, right? They're not
Yeah.
really giving the Bombers a chance to get back in the game, which is what you need to do. But if Heidi spares this, yep.
Yeah,
If they got
The
5 marks,
Bombers, the Bombers got that. They've got those guys on runs. That's keeping them alive, right?
Oh, Kelsey missed. So yeah, I mean the first 2 matches are definitely going to the Carnage. Well, I guess
No.
a triple at the top now. Yeah,
no, yeah.
the second match for sure is going to the
Settle
Carnage.
down, Parker.
Second and third are pretty much closed in.
And then
the
the fourth is
one's
going to the
pretty
Bombers.
much it's looking like it.
And the 5th one
When
is
when
the
DB
shape.
throws his ham bone right here, it's really gonna put
Wilton.
Wilton with the pull. No,
Oh my God, DB!
Bach 5.
Is that the 3rd balk? I'm gonna bring that up in the
5.
post game here.
yeah, new rule.
You get
pitch
1
clock,
balk per game.
Yeah, in baseball now, what do you get? You get 1 of those where you can call time
Yeah.
or something. So he's done it 3 times. But every time he's balked, is he not backed it up with just a bomb?
Yes, he
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, so
That'll probably be ruined now because you said it.
yeah, because you said it.
Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks Parker
Yeah.
Anderson.
No, we knew that was coming.
Yeah, as soon as Parker Anderson speaks.
Yeah, because the commentary give me a break. Well, throw your strike.
I'll bring
we
that
knew
up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does hurt them though because he's in a triple, right? So again, yeah, Carnage 4 marks though, right? 2
Yeah, they
working
got those
doubles.
two big doubles that are
they're
huge.
They're in great shape.
I'm
Yeah,
certainly
the
glad
Bombers-
you made a comment about Carey not having an open frame yet, Parker.
Oh, that's he's. I'm pretty sure Snyder's motivated this game to play well because I've been chirping him all morning about it. So they buried him in the 3-hole. Harv knew to just take some pressure off him and see if Johnny can start up a streak again.
Yeah,
Yep,
he liked
that's
it.
a good ball.
Out of the hand, he liked it.
Yeah, so advantage Carnage for sure, but two hole
Yeah.
frames still. Well, and Steve now. Steve's on a big run, so this could be.
Yeah, they need to
This
keep.
could be
Steve needs to
interesting.
keep going. Steve needs to keep going.
Because Rob's just bowling solid. He hasn't really blinked.
Yep.
Great. Why did I say that? Please get a strike. Thank you.
Oh, there.
I
Oh,
just-
jeez.
is over.
Oh, why doesn't
Oh,
that
he's
work on
matching
him? Steve throws his ham
Steve
bone
with the
down.
ham bone.
that match is like
Almost dead
tied
even.
almost. Yeah, 232 and 8. What does Steve have?
228.
Yeah,
with the
holy
mark.
crap.
With the working
So
mark.
Rob's up 4. It's another big ball by Kurt if he can get the triple. Oh no, ham bone. Taking a lot of time. Yep.
Oh,
Nice
great ball.
shot. Nice shot. Aaron comes up. Yep.
Oh,
he throws
great.
one.
Good count.
Clutch 3-pin spare strike.
We might be in for a finish here.
Okay, Kerry. No pressure.
Likes it.
Oh, points early.
Oh, and man, he pointed down.
I
Dude,
won't
it left
even,
his
I can't
hands.
even chirp him on that one. That was left pocket all the way.
Jeez.
Heidi
That's
comes in.
one thing I just noticed. like I haven't
wow.
watched.
Wow, that was
I haven't
thick.
watched Kerry bowl, but he starts off to the right and he walks to the center, eh?
Way, yeah. He'll start on like way right and walk in, typically.
Yeah, just noticed that.
Yeah, so if Kels can get the spare, I mean, now that you have the Bombers, though, they throw up 3, maybe 4. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Still, though, they're kind of giving it a chance. I think that top match is going to dictate, again, I think what happens. Good spare by Kelsey.
that was a big spare. Yep. DB
Yep.
with a spare.
Now the
cover.
chop cover. Here we go.
Yeah, so 1080 to, I don't know what the Bombers have. Like
1081.
1011.
Yeah, 1011.
So, but I mean, if they throw another strike, if they both throw strikes, it's dead even, right?
Oh,
4
great.
strikes and a spare. It's
a big 9.
Dead even.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Johnny needs this one just to match him and keep it close.
Keep that extra counter.
Oh, missed.
Ooh, just a little bit.
Yeah, so now,
Looked a little quick.
yeah, Carnage are in pretty good shape here with 2 doubles as well. Because I mean, Bombers they're going to have the 1.
Yeah, this could be a 7.
Oh, big spare.
It was a big spare. That keeps
Yeah,
them.
first match is right up for grabs. This will be a great
Yeah.
finish. Second match is obviously going to the Carnage.
Same as
match
third.
Third match is so 2 and 3 are pretty much lost. Fourth is really good shape for the Bombers.
Yeah.
Fifth is good shape for the Bombers. So they
This is
it's
the one.
looking
This
like
is the match right
2-2
here.
and this match is dead even. Yeah, this is huge.
Looked a little.
Oh,
big
gets
blow by-
tapped.
And Steve comes up. Does he?
And
Oh,
Steve throws a
great
cannon, throws an absolute bomb.
Yahtzee.
Holy Pirates of the Caribbean! That was a bomb. Well, it's not over. I mean,
Geez.
this is where you get the spare. You force the guy to make a count. He can't punch. Got to get the spare though. Yep.
No, the match is over.
Yeah.
88. Well,
he needs 4 pins.
if he goes punch through the hole, isn't it? Oh, you're right. Yeah. Don't rip a 3-pin, Steve. Throw it on the side.
Well, even a 3-pin does it because he gets the count.
But he's not doing that.
Oh.
So Rob. So he missed the middle once, and it was the 11th frame. 282 and you lose.
Just a great game by Rob. Just
But
steady.
Solid.
Steve, I mean, throws the 5-bagger when he needs to. I mean, that's
Yeah.
big on him, right?
Huge.
2, yep.
Great battle.
Pretty close,
Great
but
game.
but the Carnage have
Good game.
these 2 doubles in the middle, right? Which is gonna
They'll keep their total.
depends what Kurt does here.
Oh.
Oh, that gives the Bombers a little bit of an opening. So now one of their doubles is done. Yeah, it puts a little bit more pressure on Carey, but see if Aaron can come up, throw a strike.
Nope.
Oh no! So now the frame's even, no matter at the best. Nice game by Kurt, though. I mean, throws a
297.
yeah. So top 2. I mean, you throw 580 almost. That's good bowling.
Yeah.
So 1-1. 2-1 for the Carnage, and then it's I guess totals is still there technically, but it's going to be tough. Depending. This is a huge ball. Oh, and he pitches left. So he gets the spare.
He's gonna have his match, but he needs these for the points.
Yeah, I mean they're up 100, right, with 3 to go. So I mean it's again the Bombers kind of needed.
And they're all even. Yeah.
They need to start running triples now.
Brad's got the strike on the end too. So
it started with Heidi last game.
Big spare. That was a big spare. He gets.
There's Heidi.
Yeah, Heidi's still going.
Probably going to throw all 3 again.
Thanks, Parker.
No, she'll do it.
Yeah, she's clutch. She can bring it within 60. Great game, Carey.
Good game.
Yeah, good
game. But
good game. Clean game.
We can't trip him.
Actually bowled pretty well. Only 2 misses. Heidi
Another
throws
one
that.
by Heidi.
Oh, missed left. Yeah, so you're looking at. I mean, the Bombers are actually probably still going to get 3 almost no matter what. I don't think the. Yeah, I don't.
Kelsey.
Can Brad steal that point? He has 283. No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, it's looking like 5-3 Carnage.
Next gen right now
in their
matching. Next gen in their match against the Mighty Plucks are looking like they're could go 7-1.
Great. What was their first one though?
I don't know. I just put it on the other feed there.
Yeah, so this one's almost.
Kelsey.
Pretty sure it's going to be a 5-3. Yeah, Carnage come out last game. Even with a game under 200, they're going to have over 13 there. That's really good bowling.
Yeah, they had a great team game. Everybody.
Yeah, I mean they're top 3 through almost 9, right? So that's.
They only had one open in every frame except for frame 7 after the 3rd frame. They had 4 marks every frame.
Was that a left?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that matches. Yeah. So 5-3 Carnage.
5-3 Carnage. Yeah, good ending to the season.
So I think that actually puts the Bombers. That gets them to 2nd, right? Barely. Oh, that is what the hell?
That is definitely not it.
That is not
someone's roster.
That's the high singles. Oh, Johnstone punches Johnny.
So the Bombers, did they take 3 last match?
They're
going to be 53.5, right? So they will get 2nd, technically.
And it looks like looks like I jinxed the Mighty Plucks. They went 0-8 against the next gen.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me! That could screw us for a bye, depending on what next gen did.
No, they got 8 this one. They're at 13-22. And Bradley's still throwing right now.
Yeah, so they would only needed 5 the game before. So unless they lost the first game, they'll probably will be 4th.
All right, let's bring in the coaches.
Yeah, great game by the Carnage to kind of finish out that year once the.
So was it 5-3?
Yeah, 5-3 Carnage.
Carnage.
Oh, okay.
Once they are in this.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Well, they're not in the feed yet. I can't let them in.
We're getting a team picture here. I like it. Get your
Oh, yeah,
cameras
that's
out,
perfect.
fellas.
Well, let's.
Oh, nice.
Carnage, you're done. They shut their cameras off.
They said the league's over. We threw our 13:30. Have a nice day, everyone.
I'll find out. I'm gonna send Cindy a message and find out what Next Gen got their first match.
Yeah, it looks like. I think
These guys are
we
trying
would be
to
in
figure out their picture here.
4th.
What a good looking team.
Well, Harv, you guys came out with a bang.
Yeah, showed a little pride there. Yeah, it was good.
13.
Sorry about the pre-game stuff. I had technical issues there.
No, that's all good.
Oh, we get it. Lynn was chirping. You just don't need to hear it, eh?
Yeah.
maybe that's why I shut it off.
Yeah, you guys came out
no.
for 13:30. That was a good team game.
Yeah, they
5
played
points.
loose and threw pretty well for the most part.
Yeah, we were saying that on the feed a little bit there. This last game, they just look like they're freewheeling a little. They're not gripping the ball. Those thick shots that were chops and headpins are now strikes because they're just loose.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good way to finish the season. Unfortunately, we aren't going to make the playoffs, but a good way to finish the season.
Yeah, play for some pride.
Yeah.
And then Lynn, it looks like your guys' team still finished in second there with
Squeaked
2
into
losses,
2.
but you go 3.
Yeah. Well, I guess we needed 3 and we got 3, so that's fortunate. Good game out there, Harvey.
Thanks.
We punched a lot today. We do punch a lot because we hit the middle a lot, but we also throw strikes, right? And again, we didn't have the greatest start. No panic. The team played well. It's a long year to finish second overall right now is a good result, right? So.
Yeah, great final match.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The Carnage, I'm sure that wasn't maybe the finish you guys wanted, but like you said, it's nice to come out last game with some pride, play well. And then for the Bombers, good luck in the playoff round.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that.
Thanks very much. Good luck, Leonard. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Harvey. And thanks to you guys and all the other people that have commentated and everything throughout the year. It certainly makes it good, not just here in Alberta, but right across Canada. Good for everybody.
Yeah.
Don't thank us yet,
guys.
Lynn. You haven't listened to it, so maybe listen to it. Then thank us, right?
You know what? I'm just so stunned by the beauty of the cast. Who cares what you say?
Maybe actually don't even watch the replay.
I'm with Bradford.
Great job, you guys. Thanks a lot for everything you did.
Thanks, Harvey.
For sure.
Thanks, and always a pleasure, Harvey. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, you too, Lynn. Take care, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.
So now it's just us. What are we going to do?
That's a wrap.
Do we drag this out for another hour?
Under 3 hours. I like it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
there's DB.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you don't need this guy to come in, guys. I don't need to say anything.
This guy. Jesus.
Yeah. How'd it go there, boys? You do a good job today?
Yeah. Harvey and Lynn were giving us compliments, and then Henry said, just maybe hold back on that before you watch it back and hear some of the comments, maybe.
Well, I'm sure it went well. Here we go. We finished week 19. We're done this division. The other division, one more game, and I hear some interesting things happen in that other division. So
Next Gen went 8-0 their first game.
Yeah,
they laid a little smackdown on them mighty Plucks.
Wow. So now they play Sleeping Giants, right? Last game.
Yeah.
So they need a 5. Which
well, at least I feel better. We weren't the only team that went 0-8.
Well, thanks for doing this, fellas. Good job. Hope you had a good time.
I appreciate that. Thanks for setting it up, Daryl.
Yeah, you bet. So,
and you gonna run the commercial and shut this thing down?
Yeah, we'll run the last commercial and we'll be done for the day. So, thanks for everybody sticking around. Thanks, Parker, for running. Bradford, Henry, good job, fellas.
You betcha.
And Schneider was all Parker.
Yeah,
I had to throw in some subtle chirps at him.
Schneider, he put us up to it.
Okay. We'll rewatch it, I'm sure. See you, fellas. Thanks.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
When you come to the Canadian Brewhouse, you'll feel right at home. We work hard to make our house your house. With an affordable menu of appetizers, entrees, desserts, beverages, and killer deals on daily specials. At our house, you never miss a play. As sports lovers, we've ensured each location includes over 50 TVs and our signature Jumbotron. The Canadian Brewhouse is the place people want to be.